Last time on The Value of Space! So yeah, who wants to do some recap things?
Yeah, Olivia started saying something about communications coming through. That's around the time when Echo and Laura started. Echo asked Laura if she wanted to answer that. She just kind of shrugged apathetically, so he answered it. So Echo answers it, and it's GU, and he's asking what happened at the docks. Around this time, Laura agrees to sell out the other guy that they have in the brig because to GU. So Echo plans on taking Aurora hostage as a means of getting the Titans to back off during this battle. This call happened in the middle of the battle, so I guess we'll have to get back with him sometime about it. So a little bit after that, the Shelair begins communication, or starts communicating with the Xeon mobile suits, and they say they're trying to ambush the Gundams to buy time for an evacuation for their civilians. But it's clearly not going well. So the Shelair's crew agrees to pick up the civvies on their behalf while they distract the enemy. Eva just hides in his room. Laura goes down to confront him, and he has the room barricaded. He tries to flashbang her, but they both get flashbanged as a result.
And thing is in the grenade.
Yeah. So one of the rooms opens nearby, while the two writhe in blind, deafening pain. When they see again, John and James are there, and they took Eva's flashbangs. So Laura argues with him over his duties. He says that he wants to be alone, but insists that but she insists that he's got a job to do. So she slaps him to make a man out of him, and leaves to go get to the hangar. So at this point, the Shelair goes to the coordinates sent by the Xeon remnants to pick up the civilians. Adam opens a door that is in a rock cliff or something and signals the ship. Xeon soldiers open comms and they ask if the Shelair has the room, and it does. So there are these injured people that are being hauled out separately. Around this time, an alarm goes off and the enemy approaches. Eva finally decides to get in a mobile suit, and an argument happens immediately between him and Laura. While they argue, an enemy, the quote-unquote 7th Gundam, I hate calling it that, why isn't it just called the Unit 7, shoots at Laura, dealing 2 naval damage, but Echo saves her by sacrificing a shield and asks them to pay attention. Laura cuts comms with Eva, and the battle began. And Laura just immediately got bad rolls and re-rolls a bad roll, and then gets one last re-roll thanks to Lion's Roar from Echo that results in a slightly better roll than the first, but it's better by 1. And the enemy absorbs it with their shields, but I guess that at least got rid of their shields. The others provide a volley of fire. The other team people, they existed, Echo. Mostly Echo. So Aurora takes up a position with the Gundam Unit 4 and begins charging her shot, which she just does for the rest of time until dramatic shit happens later. The Titans start taunting, and they say they got friends who can help them, and that's when Echo told Olivia to flood the area with MSG particles. Also, apparently one of the guys that we were fighting was Mangum, because that's another meme in our games that has to keep happening. So the next round, the group continues to fire onto these enemy Gundams, and an enemy uses the parlay talent on Eva, and he says, "Shooting at me is a mistake, much like engravings on a gun." Which was some sort of Metal Gear reference that intensified. But this did little to protect him, because parlay can only be used in the first round, so it didn't even happen. That was retconned immediately.
It was just bad dialogue, is what it ended up being.
So he instead used a heroic move to survive and escapes on foot, and his Sisqueed, which is the dumbest name for a mobile suit ever, was destroyed. Aurora proceeded to fire the Unit 4's gun. It does a perfect line that hits no allies somehow, despite us all being in front of her. And the enemy in the Unit 5 recognizes that it's her, and then immediately afterward, 8 starts screaming in agony, and she runs down from like one of the Zanzibar's guns and goes for the hanger and grabs a mobile suit. Aurora struggles to resist pointing a beam rifle to Laura's back. Laura doesn't notice. 8 runs to get a mobile suit, screaming the whole way. Royce attempts to stop her. He catches her, but she screams too loud at him or something. So because she really wants to kill Aurora. At that point, Eva attempted to stop Aurora's attack, and then Laura and Echo opened fire at the Unit 5. Aurora's mobile suit gets between the enemy and the players. Missiles hit everybody for like 4 damage, but the Unit 5 is destroyed. I think like there was a Gundam MLRS that attacked us or something. And that's when Eva performed an area scan and knows more enemy Gundams are coming. Laura attempts to cut Aurora off by going all the way around her, using a heroic move to call shot her engine systems with beam sabers. If I recall correctly, that required her using her overload talent, so her targeting systems are fucked now. But it did the job because the group succeeded in getting Aurora back by force. And that's pretty much where we left off.
Cool. The only other thing, there was something said by the one in the Unit 5 that then triggered Aurora to go, betrayal mode.
I'll be right back, guys.
That was about the only other thing. And for that, everybody gets 1 BP for that one.
Right, 1 bullshit point.
Yeah.
That means I got 5 BP now. I'm gonna buy 5 proficiencies. It's all Gundams.
Oh no. Every Gundam that existed there in that fight.
It's gonna be Gundams, and she needs to get the Zanzibar as a proficiency. I just realized.
Okay.
Could also grab a proficiency in an element.
So,
I distinctly remember Royce being slightly more heroic.
oh yeah, you jumped down and calmed 8 down.
Oh.
She was screeching quite a bit, but
Oh yeah, he also helped the innocent civilian escape.
Like, risk his life to go into a Xeon base.
oh
and
yeah,
find out
there's
if they were
that.
gonna murder the fuck out of us.
You want to? Yeah. Anybody else want to add anything then to the recap?
Wait, what? I don't remember him trying to figure out if they were trying to murder the fuck out of us. I wasn't there for that. Mentally, that is.
He got out. He got out and went into the base and see
To
how
help the
many
civilians.
Yeah, and so he was looking to see what they had, what kind of mobile suits, what kind of facilities and stuff like that on the inside.
Oh, okay. I didn't realize that was what he was doing.
So, anything else? If not. So now you guys are flying across the ocean. I'm assuming back to Hong Kong. That's at least the direction Olivia's flying. Who is where and what is everybody doing? Yes.
I assume Laura's going down to fix her own mobile suit.
Okay. What is Royce Richard doing?
Royce is waiting for someone to tell him what to do.
Okay, well, at this point, 8 is calmed down. 8 is asleep. I'm assuming you're still making sure she's okay. And
Yes.
so you two are there in the hangar. There's a bunch of people in the ship now. Here's a good question. What have you all done with Aurora?
I assume we threw her in the brig. How much time has passed since the incident?
This would be what you guys have done. I'd say about 30 minutes ish.
Okay.
So what's happened in the past 30 minutes?
Well, apparently we just started jamming out to Char's theme song here when he's attacking.
Oh man, yeah.
I can.
Or would we prefer the escape song since you guys are running away?
Like pussies? Yes.
Hey, escape song, go! Which one is
Like-
it?
Sleeping with our boy pussies intact. Barely.
Ah, here we go.
There was more action music.
There we go.
That is such a weird song. So out of the blue. Every time I hear it, I'm just like, what the fuck?
That's why when I heard it, I was like,
Okay,
yes.
Are we going to be listening to the Cat Empire now? Like, what is... Anyway.
Okay. Anyway, so, what is Echo doing?
Give me 1 second.
All right. Well, assuming we put Aurora in the brig, and having whichever one is our doctor guy, it's either James or John. I can't keep them straight.
James.
Okay then. So I assume she's under James's observation in the brig. Laura's just gonna go down to the hangar bay and start fixing the targeting system on her Gelgoog, as well as attempt to fix its structure because it's badly damaged. Oh, excuse me. Oh god. Good talk.
Sorry. Okay, what is Eva doing right now?
Barricade in the room.
You just go back?
Yeah, why not? I was brought out. So you just go back inside. There's a lot of people on board, so best way to protect yourself is wall it up.
You could help.
No, Eva didn't want to help.
But there's
Laura
a bunch of
brought him
people
out
who
by
need help.
force. Laura almost got shot.
Okay.
Why
Oh.
even help?
Okay, so what's Echo doing?
Echo, since he probably, we've got, once we got Aurora out of the cockpit and shut down their mobile suit, probably is, trying to help everyone, make sure everyone's got everything they need.
Okay, so
Along
let's go
with
ahead.
trying to find out who's in command of the
Well, that's
Xeon
going to be
forces.
difficult to do because Eva needs mental help.
But no, I'm not talking about them, I'm talking about all the new people. We already all have mental issues, we don't need help.
Actually, yeah.
Roy's perfectly healthy.
It's my mental illness and I get to choose the coping mechanism.
Let's see. Yeah, you're
Oh,
gonna
it's
take a
sad if
fatigue,
it's on the
Eva.
Wait, what?
You're taking a fatigue.
Cause I'm resting in my room.
No, you're barricaded in your room, paranoid.
But after that, stuff, it's just their responsibility.
How can
Eva
you
just
sleep?
relax.
What if somebody
He-
just comes on in?
The barricade is there.
You know Laura's there. And you know that Laura knows about the barricade.
You know that Eva has the grenade. Oh, sorry, I meant that flashbang.
But you're asleep. What if?
Oh no,
something happens?
resting, not like sleeping, resting, resting.
Yeah, but Laura knows that about that grenade. Come up with countermeasures.
I mean,
Okay, I think we need to have an intervention between you two.
Okay, I got an idea. Okay, but yeah, you're still taking the fatigue.
wait.
So,
Come on.
back in the hangar.
That's right, bitch. Who's in the fatigue?
All right. What can I do to not get this fatigue? Let's work something out with
Do you
Laura.
have copy break? No. No, you don't.
Oh, God.
Pretty damn sure this fatigue can go away easily if I just don't do nothing.
I mean, all you have to do is get, like, sleep.
Yeah, I just got fatigued by working. All right, just
Yeah,
sleep
you just
then.
got out of battle.
I know, right? Someone wants me to work more.
Okay, so in the hangar, if you're gonna try to repair, let's see what you get. Go ahead and try your repair roll.
Oh, also, I'm gonna ask Laura while they're in the hangar. Hey, can you just like slap on a new shield? Mine.
Oh yeah,
Sure, why not?
and the 3 dice for the.
Let me ask you something. Does Eva's mobile suit still have its shield?
I think so.
Yeah, I took all the shots to the structure.
I just
Yeah, like-
take the shield off of Eva's mobile suit and put it on Echo's.
Is that what you're doing?
Yep, that's what she does.
Okay.
You know what? Royce is gonna find a moth.
Okay, you find a mop.
Okay, I'm gonna start cleaning the hangar. I'm gonna start by mopping the floors, and I'm gonna go around. I'm gonna spray and wipe everything, nice and clean.
Okay, give me a roll on. Let's see how clean everything is.
Okay, so for cleaning, Royce is going to use. Probably gonna use blend in because he's just moving around, blending in. He's one with his environment. He's one with the hangar floor. And adept negotiator because he's talking with the hangar. Like, okay, I'll clean you later. For now, for now, you're gonna get cleaned over there. But I promise, you won't be cleaned until later.
What Laura just kind of looks over like, did I just hear him talk normal? Was he talking normal earlier? That's when the new type swing happens.
Yeah, there's the.
Yeah, I'm gonna burn out one. And
Oh, whoops.
I'm just saying if there's anything else I could use to make this place spotless.
But yeah, Storm, you go to make your roll.
Okay. Is this a
You're at
is
advantage.
this a say what?
You're at advantage, and 3 from the engineering kit.
Sweet. Alright, then I'm definitely just gonna use smooth method and I can fix it.
Can I use the mop as an equipment suite?
Sure.
Oh look, there's that god roll for repairing shit.
How the fuck?
If only she could have done that to all the enemy mobile suits. Although their shields would have taken it all anyway, but still.
I mean, you still got rid of their shields.
Okay, so you can fix literally anything in here right now, even if you want to get that shield fixed, and it won't even cost a
Stinger point.
stinger point. Thank you. I forgot what they're called.
All right. I'm gonna prioritize the Mudrock, the Gelgoog, and how much damage did Eva's mobile suit take?
2 to structure, I believe.
Yes, 2 structure. All that just so I don't lose the shield. You know, I want to point that out there. Why take a hero shield away when he let his body take all the damage? There's so much that one person did. You can, it's so stupid. You gotta take away the shield. Did that guy get shot? No, he was perfectly fine. Who did the scan? Eva, take his shield away. How you gonna take a scout's shield away? You could have cut that shit in half, and 2 people can have shields. Even the dog agrees. But yeah, carry on.
Okay,
Yeah,
someone might be here.
I might fix the structure on that. I don't know if, like, Laura kind of has doubts that Eva's even going to be going back out into combat.
Man dumb or man
make
gum.
your decision on if you're gonna do the roll, and then I gotta go check the door. So I'll be right back.
Okay.
And then go ahead and make your roll. Make your decision on fixing the shield, and Grubby, make your roll. I'll be back.
Okay.
Value. Well,
Grubby. What do you think? Right? Because this is
who
a
you
weird
asking?
Gundam he has.
asking Royce Ridgehard.
Yeah. Royce, you know a lot about people. You've seen Eva for a little bit now. You think he's even gonna be like combat ready and worth it?
I reckon he's gonna, try his best, but that'll mean he'll be a liability to everyone else. It reminds me a bit like my friend. His name was Jimmy. He died very, very slowly.
Jimmy's dead? Wait, you don't mean our Jimmy, right? From the ship?
No.
Ship?
His name was Jimmy Joyback.
Oh, thank goodness. I was really worried that our little hacker sociopath who's in denial about his father's death hadn't made it. That was gonna be very sad. I was gonna cry. But go ahead and tell me about this other Jimmy. This Jimmy Royce Hard. This Jimmy Rolls Royce, whatever his name was.
Jimmy Joyback. Well, that was a fine, hard young man. He'd come up with me, and we'd been buddies all through basic training. But he got to be a pilot. And then, on his first deployment, I heard he crashed into a piece of, just a tiny bit of, remains of a fatty bowl. And it made his entire zone explode. He was stranded in space, where he just suffocated. Presumably. We never found him.
Just go around the corner. You just hear Echo go, "See, I told you the ball was deadly."
Yeah, especially after that one time I saw Zaku kick one into a GM and they both exploded.
Didn't you say that Zaku immediately got cut in half, though? Like right afterwards or something?
Yeah, but we're talking about the ball. The ball didn't cut him in half.
Yeah, no,
I guess
that
I
was
know.
really weird with the ball cut him in half.
What?
Grubby?
I need a equipment suite skill value for my
Oh,
ball.
one. Sorry.
Jesus. This is unacceptable.
Hmm. What's your elements?
Always a handy tool. I give him a bucket so he can have an extra dice for his equipment suite.
I give him a lion's roar.
Oh, that reminds me. That reminds me, real quick. I meant to do this because last session, but I forgot. My bad, guys. My bad. But Eba, because you got slapped. Actually, you know what? Maybe not.
No, I want to use a heroic move, but you didn't want tangent happening because this moment was such a core focus that you pushed past it. You fucking whip Laura's ass.
Fucking eggs. The
So-
fucking
so-
eggs.
James and everyone that was there, even would have shot people, but you stopped it.
So hey,
stopped
real quick though. The yeah, maybe not then. From that, I was gonna give you something, but no. After that comment, nah.
Yeah, let it be. Let it be. I'll
Was it
suffer.
something good?
Yep.
Was it a drama? What was it gonna be?
I mean, think about it. You slapped him to make him a hero. Bright slap, the Lord Bright slap,
Oh yeah,
and
he was gonna become a man.
He's gonna activate Hades right there.
and
Speaking of which, Laura's gonna continue to inspect this Pale Rider Cavalry because it looks pretty lame on the outside by Gundam standards. What makes it so fucking special?
ooh.
Okay, I used my caring element to.
Why not
to-
just leave it alone? Leave my
No.
suit alone.
Go ahead and make a observation roll. And did you re-roll? You said.
Yeah, I re-rolled with my nature. Because I don't know if I'm in any of my elements. You'd have to look at that and decide.
Yeah, let me. That's what I was looking at. I was like, why was I in the characters?
I think I've also got. I have to look up one of my talents. It might also help.
Oh, also, I took a fatigue earlier when I did those repairs.
You know what? I'm going to accept one of your elements.
Okay, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 successes for cleaning this place.
So you start cleaning the hangar. Everybody is watching as you just pull out a you pull out a mop out of nowhere, and full anime style cleaning happens. Also, you clean the mobile suits. With 6 successes, they're all clean. Everything is
man,
shiny.
all the sandwich crumbs that were left in the Gelgoods are all.
There was like a chip bag hidden behind the pilot seat.
Yeah, at one point you just see Royce appear with a vacuum cleaner, and he's like.
Now there's somebody being useful. Not like Eva. She says all upset. Alright. So this observation roll, do I have like edge or... Because I'm going to be using Science That and Scanning Suite.
What's your elements?
Engineer, combat engineer, and watchdog. Watchdog is like a thing for
Yeah.
that's an element I gained from the watchdog talent, and the talent has something to do with like area scans, not having to
Targeted.
have the results. So I guess
Yeah,
watchdog is
it
an
counts for
element,
targeted
but it's
scan.
We'll just do normal on this. I mean, you've already got other information anyway, so it's not too hard. And before 0 successes. Okay, there you go. You're good. So, where you had the data before, you notice there's a button that activates something called Hades. And,
That's it?
Big red button that says Hades, do not press.
Like that's what a roll was required for, was just to use your
No,
eyeballs
no,
to see the button.
Fine, do you want to just press the button? I dare you. Press.
No. Go ahead and finish. Tell me what you were going to say.
Okay. So
Can I do like a dramatic run to my my suit?
wait, what?
Can I do like a dramatic run to my suit so make sure no one hits that button? I feel like there's some consequences here. Someone hits the button.
So anyway, you go ahead and start running a diagnostic scan on the mobile suit. Pretty much you, from having the notes on kind of what Hades was from the laptop, you find out that there is actually a limiter placed on this Hades system. That it could go even further beyond.
Does Laura remember or know what the Hades system actually is?
Yes. The Hades system is... I'm definitely not just looking it up right now and about to read exactly what the Hades system is. Hyper Animosity Detect Estimate System. Wow, that is a very lame name actually to read it out loud. Holy crap.
Wow.
Okay, here we go. Hades forcefully takes control of the mobile suit when activated, with the pilot serving as little more than a biological component. Mobile suit controls the pilot rather than the other way around. Hence, the mobile suit was the rider rather than the horse. Hell Rider. There you go.
Oh my god. It has been piloting this fucking thing? No wonders he's gone fucking insane. He's been probably smashing his forehead against this thing like a caveman every single time he goes into combat. What is wrong with him? Why would he doesn't even know what this is, does he? He's going insane and using it over and over again. Not even, I gotta get rid of this fucking thing. We gotta dump this thing in like the ocean or something. We gotta self-destruct it and dump it in the ocean. This is cancer. This is horrible.
Well, again, it is limited, and you would know that the limiter on it would allow him, instead of it going full, like, taking control of him, he still has most control, but there is some side effects.
Side effects include nausea, headache, heart attack, dick falling off,
Death.
anal prolapse. Not his point, pussy!
I was about to drink! I was about to drink and you said that! Damn it! Anyway, okay, so... you want to do anything else to the, cavalry?
Alright, is the limiter activated?
Yes. You could remove it.
I'll just kill Eva and cause him to be even more insane than our cyber new type friends. All two of them. That'll be a good idea. No, I'm not doing that.
To be fair, we only have one cyber new type friend. The other one tried to kill you.
The Hades system without the limiter is a very fun mechanic.
She tried not to. We gotta give credit where credit's due. She tried not to kill me. That's more than like most cases of friendly fire, where it just happens. Anyway, so yeah, jeez, I want to be able to just deactivate this mobile suit and prevent it from being used. It was just gonna have to use a Gelgug or something.
Do you wanna deactivate the Hades system?
Yes. That or just maybe he should just use the Unit 4 instead, considering that its pilot is no longer functioning in an appropriate manner. otherwise predisposed with being in the brig, incapable of piloting, incapacitated, whatever you want to say.
If you
He's barely capable, barely like conscious and self-aware. But
Okay.
I mean, like, might be healthier for his mind to be in the Unit 4, which doesn't try to hijack your brain.
funny thing is, he's never used. I love this. He's never used the Hades system once. Oh my gosh.
like, Laura's just assuming this is what's making him go insane. It's like,
this is great. But like, okay, so if you want to, you're gonna need Jimmy's help. So you're gonna have to call Jimmy, and it's gonna take a bit of time. And the dice roll is gonna be pretty high of successes. But yeah, you can disable the Hades system entirely.
let's fucking go for it.
Okay. So I'm assuming you go ahead and call Jimmy to head that way.
Jimmy, I need your help with something. Like, can you come down here and use your computer wizardry to, like, deactivate the super dangerous thing that's making Eva go crazy?
Oh, jeez, my dad's dead. Yeah.
And if you
I'll,
can't do that, is there a way to, like, permanently lock a mobile suit out from, like, specific pilots? Or just all pilots in general? Like, nobody should ever pilot this thing.
I don't know, but yeah, I'll head that way. What? Wait. Oh well, yeah, well, we'll figure it out when I get there.
Okay.
Echo's just gonna lean around the corner. You could weld the cockpit shut.
I'm tempted to. In fact, we should probably just catapult this thing out into the ocean and
why
set
did
it to self-destruct.
Wait, what are we doing?
Wait a minute. No, fuck that. I'm gonna recycle this thing. For stinger points.
What are you talking about?
Oh no.
Laura, what are you talking about?
This mobile suit has some sort of like crazy ass system in it that hijacks the pilot's brain and makes them go crazy.
Wow.
Like this thing is like the shortcut for doing to 8 and Aurora. Like it just, without like the drugs, it just does it. And Eva's been in this thing, and he's acting crazy and foolish and even dumber than he normally does. Why do you think that is? It's because there's a big shiny red button in there that says Hades, and he probably saw that and said, fuck yeah, I'm gonna do that every time that he goes into combat. And it's like, it's having like all kinds of crazy, look at these side effects. And she's like,
at the point he's gonna get like on those one of the side elevators, kind of just raise up to, you know, okay, so what Royce, you hear that?
Yeah.
And it's crazy. Like, who would develop a mobile suit like this?
The Earth Federation, apparently.
And as you holler at Royce, you see that everything is clean. Even the mobile suits, just coming fresh out of battle in like.
Royce, you
very
didn't clean the
dusty
button
place.
on that mobile suit, did you? You didn't clean it so much that you accidentally pressed it, did you?
No. When it comes to cleaning mobile suits, there's a very specific technique. Allow me to teach it to you. We call it the two-finger tab.
That might be something good for Laura to learn, since she's always inside the mobile suits.
Oh my god.
So
I did put air freshener in every single mobile suit.
Oh, that's so sweet. Thank you,
Laura's
Royce.
air freshener, and Echo just falls off like the elevator and dies. But
Anyway.
yeah, no, I agree. We should probably can't you just like rip the Hades system out?
It's gonna be very difficult to do that while still having a functional mobile suit. I was thinking maybe just like recycle the mobile suit and take like, I think it might be easier to just strip the mobile suit of its parts down to its just to the Hades system, rather than taking the Hades system out.
Yeah, because once we find out where the Hades system is in it, we remove it, and then we can just like build something better.
Like, think about it. Look at these Galgoogs.
Yeah.
These Galgoogs could be upgraded with the Gundanium alloys in this thing.
You
They could be Geldams. Think about it.
That's
Think about it, Echo. Geldams.
John
Okay,
looks over.
okay.
That is just as spelled as a dumb name as the Gogoog anyway.
I'm just gonna look at Laura. I'm gonna be like, "You really want to live out your fan fiction, don't you?"
I'm gonna put wings on this bitch.
It's gonna be.
And that one's gonna have burning hands.
You know, I met somebody once who was talking about maybe improving the Gogoog somehow, and they had this crazy name. They wanted to call it the Re-Gogoog. I don't even know what
That's
this
so
even
weird.
talking
It's just
about.
like you're just as if these mobile suits weren't already just like taking a bunch of random meat, putting it in your mouth, and just gargling on it. That's the mobile suit. That's the new mobile suit that we developed. It's
Well, Laura, you want to know what you can do? You could make yourself a mono eye Gundam.
I mean, that's basically what the Geldams would be.
Yeah, sure. Let's fuck around.
Let's make a Geldam.
Let's fuck around and find out.
Let's take that old Galgoog of mine that I used to pilot all the time, and let's upgrade it.
Oh yeah, let's do that. We can take some of the extra parts off this, and we can use this like big gun it has.
Yeah. It'll be pretty swish.
Probably switchers too.
You guys do that, I'll make you all some sandwiches.
Oh, thank you, Royce.
Thank you, Royce. You're so much more helpful than certain people who pilot certain Pale Rider cavalries on this ship.
So, okay, so at this point, James comes walking in to check on 8. So
In the hangar?
yes,
8's in the hangar?
yeah.
Get her the fuck away from the Zombel! She's gonna shoot the main gun! I know that's what she's playing with!
she's passed out right now. She's Royce caught
In the
her down.
Zombel!
Oh gosh.
Oh my god.
She's
Let's put the
slow
Hades
her.
system in the Zombel.
His voice.
Hades
Back.
Zommel. No.
Hades the Zombel.
No.
Pale Rider Zombel.
No. Anyway, so, James comes up to Royce. I heard it was in here. Where is she at?
You know she's in
there,
the
resting.
Zombel.
Okay. Anything wrong? Is she injured at all? Or?
I don't know. Royce, would you have seen her? Where is she? She starts to like get really like nervous, like, oh no. Oh no.
She's over there against that wall. That's where I left her. She
You
was
look over
completely
there and she's like nail gunned herself to the wall.
Oh gosh.
managed to catch her during her mid-fall.
I don't think
With
she
a nail
was.
gun.
I don't think she was falling.
Well, what else would she be doing?
She was dying.
Oh
No.
no!
No, she was. She was. Have none of you paid attention to anything I've told you?
Not really. I've been busy.
I've never met you before.
Oh yeah, by the way, that's Royce. He's cool.
Did we meet on the bridge or hangar? What? Never mind.
I believe we've exchanged glances in the hallways longingly.
I think they did actually meet once. It was more like a hey.
He was there, he said hi, but he was speaking to Echo, and it's like, this is the first real conversation he's had.
Anyway, yes, I'll go ahead and take her to the med bay because I probably need to, well, yeah, too many people around right now. But yeah,
Okay,
What does that
can you
mean?
tell me which way to the galley?
Took the central turbo lift on the B deck.
Yes, that.
I'll be sandwiches.
We've got our new chef, guys. You got to make burgers now.
Don't do what the last one did.
Ugh.
So
Oof.
yeah, don't get in the DOP.
Ha ha ha! Royce will get into a mobile suit when you push him and lock him into one.
No, the DOP's a little fighter plane.
Yeah, he's not getting one of those either.
I mean, it's probably for the better. The last one, kind of exploded.
Just let Eva befriend you, and then
And then you're allowed to die.
and then don't sacrifice yourself for him.
Alright,
That's all you
that's
gotta.
totally gonna be what I'm gonna do. Eva, we need to become friends.
Oh no.
Eva turns over in bed. I had a nervous feeling someone wanted to befriend me.
And then die.
Oh no. I wonder
The
if they're gonna
flash
start
thing
making
ready.
burgers and talking in a bad Scottish accent that sometimes turns Russian. Or who knows what it
bloody.
actually is.
Burgers!
Oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
saying burgers is like the most awkward thing to try to do in a Scottish accent. I don't know why.
Burgers. The fucking burgers.
We just burgers!
But anyway,
Burgers.
so yeah, okay, so you head off to make sandwiches. James goes ahead and takes 8 to the med bay to go ahead and hopefully administer some drugs so that way she's not going insane because something happened. Something also happened to Aurora. He also seemed kind of puzzled by that. Let's see. Iba is still in the room, but Jimmy comes by.
But before he does, Eva realizes he's now trapped in the room, barricaded both from within inside and outside, and that the bathroom adjacent to his room has a hole inside of it that goes straight to Silent Hill. Good luck, Eva. You're going to a different campaign, asshole.
Okay, so Iba, so Jimmy comes up. Hey, yeah, Iba, my dad's dead. So you,
Go away,
oh,
Jimmy. I told you when we was at the pier. Stop talking about your dad. Just go away.
I thought I'd come by and you seem like you need help.
You're gonna what? Tie me up again like everyone else did? I know you got
No,
this
I was-
camera in here to keep an
Yeah.
eye on me.
I
I cover it up. That's the reason why you stopped on by, right?
You told me to put cameras in all the rooms.
No, I didn't. Well, not my room. At least I don't know. I don't remember.
It wasn't that you, yeah. But,
You're. Go on.
well, if you, I mean, you should come out and, everything will be okay. We're fixing your suit.
Is Laura out there on the other side telling you to say this?
No.
How can you be so sure?
Here, I got a camera in the hallway. Look. And he sticks like a thing through to show.
Eva gets up and walk over to the barricade.
And then he pulls you through.
Oh! So where do you want, Jimmy? Is that you should bring food to me next time, and I might be willing to come out. Why don't you do that, and I'll hang out with you.
Oh, okay, I'll be back then. I gotta go fix your suit. Hopefully
Yeah,
that'll
sure.
help you.
Sure.
Okay, so Jimmy just leaves.
All right, Jimmy left, right?
Yeah.
Now, is there a way I can remove this barricade and then, like, somehow hack the door so no one can ever open it up again?
No.
It's called a welder.
Well, maybe the welder, yeah.
You should
Still
also
weld?
weld all the air vents too, so they can't sneak in that way.
Welding's too much. It's too hard. So you got to break it open. I guess I'll just leave it there. I'll put that barricade back up then.
Okay.
Just stand there like it's a shop. Anyone who wants to stop on by, just
Get the
say
EVA
the word.
kiosk.
the kiosk. Hey, and that's it. That's all Eva's gonna do. Just wait for Jimmy to come back.
Okay. So Jimmy goes ahead and walks off. Let's see. What is happening over there? Nobody's over there. Okay. There is plenty of people in the mess deck of the ship. As Royce goes in, there is actually people making food that just kind of went ahead and just did things because they were directed to if they wanted to cook. Luckily, they brought a lot of their own food supplies with them, so they're not using the ship's food supplies. Well, some.
Oh man, you all need food. Let me get in there and start whipping something up.
Oh hey, you're gonna give us a hand? Thanks. What can you cook?
I can make sandwiches.
Okay, well, anything else? You make some soup?
Can make me some soup, bitch.
I can make really, really good sandwiches.
Okay. Okay, well let's see these really good sandwiches then. The bread is over there.
Bread? What kind of sandwich uses bread?
Oh no. He looks kind of puzzled.
Complete amateurs.
Oh my. Okay, so so what kind of sandwich is Royce making? Oh no.
Well, first, I'm gonna need a list of every ingredient in their pantry.
Yes.
Yeah, what he said. Yes.
So there's
We bought-
chicken. Are you gonna make one of those like sandwiches where like the bread is replaced by fried chicken? What were they called? KFC used to sell them.
Oh my gosh, the heart attack sandwich.
But it tasted so good. How can it be bad for you if it tastes good?
Yeah, just like snack cakes. Jeremy, you should have more snack cakes and cake
Yeah.
and chocolate.
And ramen.
No. Actually, good ramen only.
Yeah.
Yeah, the sweet kind.
Oh no. No. Mistakes will be made.
Chop ramen.
Anyway, yeah, you pretty much have
You know what?
a little bit of everything. So what is this sandwich? What is this famous Royce
Alright.
sandwich?
A little bit. I'm going to make a. I will use the bread, but I'm going to make a ham, cheese, tomato, lettuce, avocado guacamole based, mayonnaise, tomato sauce, and fried chicken sandwich.
I heard chicken, so it's good.
Okay, let's see how good this tastes. Go ahead and make a roll.
Okay. I'm going to use machinations. as I deviously plot. Yes, it's all coming together soon. The sandwich will be complete.
That's it. I've come up with a new recipe.
Yes.
And then I'm going to use ambush tactics because no one will sustain my hidden sandwich making skills.
And just because this is a very mysterious sandwich, I'm gonna let you use a mysterious element.
Nice.
You know what? Lion drawer.
Oh yeah.
You're not
And
there.
No, but you want to know what
Yeah.
is there? Echo
That's
Gunner's special homemade hot sauce in the fridge.
Okay, fine. You have advantage.
Okay, and specifically, I'm making sandwiches for like as many people as possible, but I'm specifically making one for Laura, one for Jimmy, one for Echo, one for Eva. Actually, no, I'm gonna make two for Eva. No, one for Eva.
Any for the people in the cafeteria?
Whatever is left over can be made for them. I promise the people down in the bay doing, repairs, sandwiches, and I guess Eva kind of. I've got plans for Eva.
Oh gosh. Okay.
Not liking how this is sounding.
Gonna get that boy pussy.
Especially when name was emphasized on the last call, the names. I started getting worried.
Okay, so. Oh. That would have been made with advantage though, because of the.
You told me that after I'd already put everything in.
Oh wait, so you got okay, so that's normal. Okay, so what is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. And my second nature is not applicable here.
Well. Okay, so with a 5. The essentially the chef currently of that's in there looks at your creation and I have a bite.
No.
It kind of looks good though, like.
Fine. You can have these scraps.
Like a childhood character just denying you left and right, dude.
Okay, so
Oh.
he's still like, I'm assuming there's like, some scrap made sandwiches. Then in that case,
Yeah.
So he
the ones that aren't like, because an important part about the sandwich is the display. Putting the toothpick through it, ensuring it stays together, displaying it on the plate after slicing it open to ensure that a perfect amount of it is exposed to both be eye-pleasing and mouth-watering. You can have the ones I didn't bother to decorate.
it sounded like as you were describing that you were like, my mouth is watering. I need to stop this. You're thinking about a sandwich really, really intently, aren't you?
I really am. I'm fucking starving.
I was gonna say, I know that stop when I'm explaining food. I've been there. Okay, anyway, so he takes a bite. Interesting. Where did you learn to make this?
Learned it myself under the care of the great chef cook, who is not really actually that great. He was just the guy that was like worked in the cafeteria at boot camp. His name was Chubba.
Oh no, not Chubba. No, not Chubba. Ah. Okay. Well. Must have been a pretty good chef.
He died for the glorious Xeon cause.
Oh my gosh, Chub. Oh no. But anyway, so as you go ahead and take the sandwiches out of the mess deck to everybody else, you see him starting to try to replicate your sandwich. So,
Okay, I'm gonna put the sandwiches down. I'm gonna take a knife right up to his throat. I'm just gonna say, you don't share the recipe with anyone. Understood?
He's killing this guy. He's killing this guy for taking a recipe.
What are you doing?
Chubba's secrets die with me.
Can I? Am I not allowed to make this?
No.
Okay. Just don't kill me.
Alright, just put the knife. Remember, big smiles. Try making a basic club sandwich first. If you impress me, then I will teach you his ways.
Okay. Then yeah, you take the sandwiches out. And he goes back to making his soup.
Who was the guy that he just threatened his life over a sandwich?
Just one of the chefs from that came out of the Xeon base.
Wow. It's like reverse Hell's Kitchen or something.
Yo, that's what it seemed like.
Like that seemed like Hell's Kitchen, like a straight life threat though. Holy shit. Held at knife point.
Yeah.
Okay, well that happened.
Yeah.
Okay, in the back of the hangar. So Jimmy shows up. Also, what is Iba doing right now? Or not Iba, but what's Echo doing right now?
I'm kind of sitting around talking with Laura about like we should probably like we can scrap this and like melt down the or like take the plating off of it and turn one of those Gelgoos into something amazing. Get all the extrovert ears and put them on.
Yeah. How much of a dick move is it going to actually be if we take this mobile suit and scrap it?
I mean, that's more up to Hikaro on that one.
He can use the new one.
Maybe who I'm asking.
Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna like grab one of the phones and I'm gonna call over to Iba's room.
Okay.
No, don't call his paranoid ass. Don't come down here and start a fight over this thing.
The phone's ringing.
Oh, I didn't hear a ring, so I was just
Ring, banana phone.
Eva looked at it, just like, oh, this must be a trap. They want me to leave the barricade. Eva closes the door and then walks over to the phone.
Hey, Eva, you got a second?
Yeah, and it just went away.
I was gonna let you know we found out some horrible side effects with the mobile suit you've been piloting.
Yeah, what about it?
apparently it turns people into biological CPU things and pilots you instead of it.
Huh.
So
Yeah. I saw a button on there. I never touched it.
okay, you didn't touch the button. That's good. We're probably going to take the mobile suit apart then, just because something with that sounds really, really dangerous to all of us. No offense.
Why not just take the thing out and just...
Well, we kind of looked at it, and it's going to be easier to literally pull everything off of the mobile suit and get at it that way. And then we're probably going to upgrade one. Would you be okay with upgrading one of the Gelgoofs with the parts off this, and you can pilot that?
Ask
How about the other
Unit
Gundam?
4. That one's not cursed with damned souls.
I'm just gonna look over at Laura like, what?
Hey,
It's
is
a
that Laura?
metaphor.
Is that Laura here?
Yeah, no, she found it and was worried about it and your health.
She should have cared about my health when she smacked me across the face. But touches his cheek. Listen, I want to keep the weaponry.
Yeah, no,
Alright.
we're gonna keep the weapon. You know.
Yeah, I want to keep the weapon. You
Well,
know,
we're just
the
gonna-
blades, the
just-
shield. Just put it on the.
We're gonna take that and we're gonna try to upgrade. We can either try to upgrade. Laura, would you rather upgrade one of the Gelgoofs with this stuff or upgrade that other Gundam?
I could just put a Gundam in a Gundam so it can Gundam while he Gundams.
Yeah, would you like the other Gundam and like we'll strap it on I'll strap all the parts onto that Gundam? Sound good with you, Evo?
Oh yes. It sounded like he was asking Laura instead of me.
Oh no.
Yeah,
So
Put it on the Gundam, and you know, more weaponry the better.
Yeah.
It'll be just like your Mudrock, right?
Yeah, no, we could probably do something similar.
Yeah.
So once we find out where the Hades system is, we're probably gonna break it and throw it in the ocean.
Sounds like a good idea. After all, we got those suits from that underground base. Who knows what's inside other suits at the core?
Yeah.
No, we'll definitely have to look over those other suits. But yeah, no, just want to let you know. I think Royce Richard was talking about making sandwiches, so he might slip by your room.
Eba closes. Eba ends the call.
Yeah.
Second you heard Richard.
Eba?
Who knows? What God? What does God need?
Eba just looks
With
at
a
the
mobile
phone. That weird guy. I don't want to get close to him.
Okay. Interesting.
I'm gonna look over at Laura and be like, yeah, no, we can. He said just like try to throw like the shield and like the big rifle it has onto like that Gundam over there and kind of like turn it into like the mud rock is.
Yeah,
Probably.
she like turns around and raises like the welding mask. She's like already dismantled like the foot during the conversation.
Oh, and he does agree that we should once we find it, we cut the Hades system in half and then throw it in the ocean.
Good.
All right, where do you need help with me taking apart this thing?
Yeah, I'm here too. What do you need help with?
All right, grab those kits over there. We're gonna start from the bottom down. We're gonna dismantle all the parts on the head, then work our way towards the shoulders, the arms. Take the arms off, then we'll go work on the torso some until we're down to the bare feet.
All right, sounds good. In that case, do we want Jimmy? We're working on the head to have Jimmy like go into the computer systems, make sure everything's off, and
Yes.
all right. I think we got a plan then.
Okay, so what exactly are you wanting to do with the Hades system then?
I think we made it kind of obvious. when
Okay,
we
yeah,
said
I'm
come with the ocean.
finalizing everything here. So you're wanting to put the gun on the Unit 4. So essentially, you want the Shekina like weapon thing, the Gatling, the beam launcher, and the missile launcher.
So think of it like a secondary weapon can use. You know, or you can like probably turn into like a mini form, like a like the Alex Gatling gun. So something like that can just be strapped onto the armor. It just shoots on its own.
Yeah,
Which it
yeah.
does.
So that's gonna be put on the Unit 4. So I have to
Unit 4 custom.
move that. Yeah. Then you're just gonna dump the Hades system. Well, if you can. So I guess here's the next question: are you trying to completely kill the Hades system so that it is not operational ever again?
Yes.
Okay. And then if you can't do that, because that's going to require a roll between Jimmy and Laura, and if you don't hit it, then you're just going to dump it in the ocean?
I don't know, Laura.
Would it pollute the ocean?
Probably.
Would a fish get inside of it and then activate it?
There's enough stuff that gets dumped
Becomes
there.
a pilot?
Oh, gosh. The Pepsi Zoc Hades fish.
Screaming at Laura's name, Laura!
Oh man.
I mean,
Sure.
working for the next place.
I'll be
we
honest.
land-
Should we just have a radar on the ship, so the Zanzibar, so we can like find the legendary Pepsi Zoc, like it's a legendary Pokemon?
I mean, I
Like
already
NK.
told you guys the only way the Pepsi Zoc is showing up is if Aoshi is in here
Yeah.
in chat.
Begging
Like-
him to come back.
But
The only thing is he would only be able to make it like early on, I think.
A half
before
an
he has to
hour,
go-
like
Yeah,
really.
before he goes to work. So
He was here last session.
that would
I
be
saw.
that would be a thing to maybe try to do later for reasons. But yeah. Anyway,
Sounds like someone to kill us.
so so you guys go ahead and start dismantling things. Jimmy goes ahead and describes that he's found exactly what part that you would have to start dismantling to get to the Hades system, and that you could dispose of it that way, but it could be possible to completely deactivate it and essentially kill it so that it wouldn't activate, and then it would be safe to just, well, it would just completely be inactive. So you could just
He's
use
safe
it
for
as
work?
more parts at that point. Did you say be safe for work?
I said safe for work. Just be safe for work. It sounded like you were saying that. I was like, yeah, it's just safe for work.
There you
I
go.
mean, really, they can just like take it apart, research it a little bit, and find out more about it, and see how it contributes to certain people. 8 came from the bottom, that laboratory,
So,
and so did someone else.
here we go. It's gonna take quite a few successes. So, Laura, you can make a roll at edge, and Jimmy will be doing his roll.
and I'm gonna assist. Because I got
All right. Do I get any equipment suite dice?
Negative.
All right, I'm gonna be using smooth method, and I can fix it. Or no, science that.
Is it okay if I assist too? I do have. I can fix it if that helps.
Yeah, you can use I can fix it.
Okay.
And normal.
I actually have the. I actually grabbed the element engineer recently.
Okay, we'll do edge.
Ooh.
You guys are close.
And I don't think I have a balanced help here. Nope. So. Holy shit!
Wow. Okay, well that does it. Cool.
Wow.
Honestly, I figured Laura would get more than what Laura got. So yeah, you guys got it, nailed it, easy game. So yeah, at 25 successes, you guys completely shut off the rating system. So in that case, you have an extra. If the gun's going over there, that's all you're removing. Are you just gonna? Is that? Well, I guess you technically already repaired the shield, so you got a. You got an extra shield.
I need to look at a roll I made earlier.
The 15 that
Where's
you
that?
did for repair, or which one?
Yeah, the 15. Where is it?
Up quite a bit.
Oh shit. Yeah, there it is. Okay, how many dice was I using?
3 came from the equipment suite, so you got 9 now.
Okay, I just had a mental
So-
break.
Oh,
And I
Because every time I was using smooth method, I was going 2 over my burnout.
I use my sandwich to reduce your fatigue, to reduce Laura's fatigue, and everyone else's fatigue who eats my sandwich.
I guess I already made you roll for making the sandwich, so yeah, that would have passed it. Okay, yeah. Anybody who eats the sandwich can get 1 fatigue reduced.
Does Royce Richard have coffee break?
No.
Okay. So that reduces my fatigue by what? 1?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
It's just a really fucking good sandwich, mate.
we'll prevent that. That'll prevent the mental break.
Delicious. Alright, so she's got 3 fatigue and a drama, so she's...
It's a real zinger!
Okay, so you got. By the way, though, so you got 10 total stinger points from that.
Sweet. Alright, let me find where I've written shit like that down. That brings us up to 22 stinger points.
Let me put in the notes here that you got rid of the Pale Rider. Okay. Well, that's right. You guys still have that. Interesting. Got 3 Gelgoos.
Here's a sandwich for you, Laura. And one for you, Mr. Echo. And one for you, Jimmy.
Thanks, Royce.
Thank you, Royce. That's really nice of you. I'm
It's a
super glad
secret
that you're
recipe.
here.
I'm on a round to kill anyone who tries to replicate it.
What?
Sandwich.
What? Did you say you kill anybody with a sandwich?
I'd kill someone for a sandwich.
I have to go
Also-
sandwich.
Like our secret spicy sauce.
This kind of tastes like some of my hot sauce I got in the fridge.
Yes, I used it to give it a little bit of extra kick.
Oh, yeah, just so you know, that had like ghost pepper extract in it. Pretty good.
No deal.
Wait, ghost pepper extract? Well,
Okay.
in that case,
When you drink into the
everybody
guacamole,
needs to roll a.
Color.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
By using the cheese and guacamole, I perfectly balanced it along with the mayonnaise to reduce the heat to a tolerable human level.
You know what? I kind of want to see something. So everybody that ate the sandwich, roll a d6.
Does Echo fine because it's his hot sauce?
Nope.
Thanks, Junko. I really appreciate you with your world building here in this particular instance. I really enjoy it. You really added a lot to the game.
I know, right? Thank you. I'm glad you've enjoyed it so much.
Yeah, you're doing a bang up job there with fucking my character over.
Oh man, you're good.
Fuck him up.
Tastes great, doesn't it?
Jimmy's good as well. Okay.
Are we rolling the death chart?
No.
Did Laura almost lose an eye?
No,
Or die?
You're good. You're good. The hot sauce was so hot you lost an eyeball.
I mean,
Oh man. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so you down a Pell Rider. Okay, so what's everybody going to do now? Was Royce going to see Iba?
I have one more sandwich to deliver.
Oh, okay. See ya, X.
Storm, if that was on the death chart, both you and me are mortally wounded and will die in seconds.
Oh no. Death chart will be.
Meanwhile, Jimmy just loses a limb.
Like stab wounds just happen on us.
No, it's just so hot it starts melting through you.
Oh gosh.
Oh my god.
That's how Jimmy lost his hand. You know,
Yeah, Jimmy just lost an arm.
Just melted the arm off like, alien blood.
Okay. So Royce gets to Iba's room. This is gonna be fun.
I knock.
Who goes there?
Why, hello there!
Go away.
I brought you some food!
Jimmy was supposed to come. Who are you?
I'm Royce! Royce Ridgehard!
You're dismissed. Bring back Jimmy. He was supposed to give me some food. Not this Royce guy. I don't know who the hell you are.
So I prepared a sandwich for you! Also, mostly I prepared it because of how brave and stunning you were in that last battle. You know, everyone really respects you and talks well about you when you're not around. They all seem odd when you are around.
Eva starts blanking. Little anime sparkles happening. So they do care about me. Huh.
Meanwhile, Laura's just like finishing up the sandwich. That sandwich was actually pretty good. Unlike Eva.
Does Eva hear this? Even
No.
didn't open up the door yet. Okay.
No, this is
This
down
is
in
way
like,
in the
the fucking
hangar.
hangar bay.
Oh, okay. Hey, you guys are pretty far. We need a map on the inside so I can do something. But yeah, Eva proceeds to open the door. So, anything else you want to tell me? Like things they said? Royce?
They were really, really concerned about your health and well-being, about some sort of weird mobile suit thingy.
Yeah, they called me. So, you want to pass over this burger? Like, Iba just starts to realize how annoying the guy's voice is. Starts to cringe a little bit. Take a step back. So, where's the plate?
Here you go. It's the finest sandwich within, well, this ship.
You know, we used to have a chef that cooks burgers all the time, and what you're handing me is just another burger. Do you guys
No. This is a sandwich passed down to me by sacred arts.
All right. What the hell is in it? Because right now I can see the bun, but I'm not looking what's inside of it.
So I break down the list of ingredients for him.
Including the ghost pepper extract and all that stuff. Was it like?
No. I explained that I used a bit of hot chili sauce in order to spice it up a little bit, but it should be counted extremely well by the balanced flavors of the guacamole and cheese.
Iba holds the plate. Oh, so you put all these ingredients inside of it. Takes a whiff. Gosh, it smells like the taco stuff we had. And how many days has it been since we went last shopping for those taco stuff? When was it like? It was like what, 4th session we had?
Yeah.
Like how many weeks ago we did that? And in this game, like timeline. Well, like 2 weeks.
2 weeks to a month.
2 weeks to a month. Yeah.
Like that.
Yeah, we've been playing this game for months. Yeah. Yeah, it looks like someone finally whipped up something different other than burgers all the time, because all the time on the ship, we always serve burgers, but he was a good guy.
I don't make burgers. I make sandwiches.
Yeah, let's see how it tastes. Iba takes a small bite of it and see how it is. It's rich in flavor. A little on the spicy side. Oh gosh, did you bring water?
Roll a d6, Iba.
It's too late. It's too late, Magnum. Yeah, we can do that. We can roll. Guess I just grabbed the ship. Normal?
Yes. Oh no, just a d6. Just roll a d6.
Okay. How do I do this?
Why would I need water for a sandwich?
Everyone knows a real man drinks milk with their sandwiches.
Okay, you're fine.
I'm fine. Oh, okay. So I guess Iba would just feel a little kick, but the tongue is able to adapt to it. Yeah. Oh gosh, it gets a little kick in the mouth. Yeah. Thank you. I guess.
You seem to be really important around here.
Well, I'm one of the members of the ship, the Chalair. Yes. I've been with these guys for like a year.
I mean, really important to them. Like, I think they might be envious of your skills.
Oh, envious of my skills? Last time, I was smacked in the face, then someone wrestled me down to the ground and snapped my neck, and I passed out, and I woke up in my own bed, cuffed, shackled, and I had a detector on me. Just saying, wherever I go, they know.
They forced you into fighting, didn't they?
They forced me into what?
Forced you into fighting, didn't they?
Yeah, but they started. I never did anything wrong.
The fact that they forced you into fighting means that they need you, not the other way around.
Yeah, but they abuse me. I don't see them coming over here with cake saying, "Oh, Iba, we're so glad you exist.
Wow.
We're so glad you're a part of everyone." Only thing I get is this backlash from Laura. What was that?
And maybe you deserve better. Maybe you should try for a promotion.
We don't even have a captain anymore. You know that boy Jimmy? He walks around here.
Position available.
Position level.
That means there's a position available.
What? Like what? What do you want me to do? Royce?
I don't want you to do anything. I'm just bringing you a sandwich.
Alright, you're dismissed.
Royce, you traitor.
Okay.
But, Royce... Eva looks over the shoulder. Thank you.
No worries. I'm used to comforting the soldiers after they return from battle.
What are you, like a butler or a maid?
A traitorous bitch, more like.
The Laura senses are going up. Someone's betrayed me.
Yeah, you have the new type sound.
When you ask that.
Go ahead. Okay.
Yeah, when you ask your question, Royce just winks.
Winked.
He just winks at you.
Oh, okay.
Wink.
He was just like, yeah, so, who are you again, and how did you come onto the ship?
I'm Royce Ridgehard, and I'll tell you a secret. I told you all I was sent by Neo Zeon to keep an eye on you all, to make sure you didn't cause trouble, but I'm really a deserter. I'm actually a janitor.
Oh, so you weren't as useful to them. Huh.
They never appreciated my skills with a mop, and they expected me to go into battle.
Well, not all of us are fit for battle. Some of us need to clean these floors too. So, we just got a maintenance guy now. Yeah, we used to do the hard labor ourselves, like clean a few things and sometimes other mobile suits. And I found some things in people's rooms here and there. But other than that, I'm glad you taken over. We need heroes like you, Royce, to ensure that the floor and security around here is on point. Say, Royce, when you was doing janitor work, did you ever notice anybody behaving strange?
Well, everyone's always a bit strange around me. I think they're overly relaxed by my sweet, sensual voice.
I think we feel a little different on that, but just be sure that you keep an eye on everyone who's coming on board. Now, my room is close to the bridge, and I can probably hear about most people traveling through, and I don't trust these strangers either. So if you ever feel like something is wrong, don't be afraid to walk over to the armory and just grab a gun.
Hey, okay, but I'd really rather not hurt anyone.
I'd rather not see you hurt yourself. You never know who's gonna get you out there. See this gun on my waist? And keep it handy. Iba shows him, and then Iba holds on a jacket, and also these flashbangs just in case. You gotta be armed and ready, Royce.
Royce just sort of gestures like invisibly, and it kind of looks kind of phallic. But he is like, I'll be fine so long as I have my trusty mop.
Huh. He just blinks awkwardly.
I'm a mop foo master. I
all right.
many practicing with my mop to defend myself, mostly because I was bored and making beam saber noises.
Beam saber noises? Huh. Iba just nods his head. Someday you'll probably use a suit one day, and you'll be able to mop up the field of battle.
No, I won't.
Yeah, you won't. Yeah. Anyway, it's nice seeing you, Royce. I'll just enjoy the sandwich. And if you can, You can give me a drink.
I'll see what I can do.
See you around, Royce. Iba closes the door. And just rest with the sandwich.
Okay, so about that time, over the intercom, you hear Olivia, and she says, yeah, everyone from the crew, please come to the bridge.
Uh-huh. Hold on, let's get over there.
I just sat down. I didn't finish the sandwich yet. Iba just goes ahead and makes sure he's the first one there. Just making sure to avoid eye contact with Laura.
Okay, so, is Royce going as well?
Royce will double check that if that announcement means him if anyone passes by.
Well, I mean, you would be right there with Iba, essentially, so... When he said he's going to be the first one there, I was kind of like, well, technically, you got a friend.
Me?
Let's take a bite of my food. Yeah, you're a crew member, so just come along.
Okay, boss.
Boss? I'm not your boss. I'm just another guy just like you.
Well, I just started here, which means you're technically my boss or senpai.
This is about to come like VR chat, I swear. I'm trying to hold back. I'm trying to hold back this session. Yeah, where I come from, yeah, they call me senpai often. Anyways, don't say that too loud around anyone else. I don't want anyone getting certain thoughts about me and you. We're just comrades, okay? Okay, Royce?
And senpai.
Iba just starts speed walking ahead of him, just a sigh. Yeah, knock knock, Olivia, I'm here.
Okay, so get there. I guess everybody starts funneling in. You'll see Jimmy come in. He hands you a piece of cake. Here, Eva. You said you wanted food.
Huh? Yeah, madam, you got the worst time. When I take a bite of food, my mouth's full. Oh my god, dude. I'm just trying to eat for the past 15 minutes. Jimmy! Eva's like blush starts showing. Like little sparkles, like happiness. Jimmy, you really care about me, did you? All the mean things I said about you and your dad's dead? He's still dead, by the way.
What?
Nothing,
Yeah.
Jimmy. You want to share this piece of cake with me? Here, look. I'll serve you the first bite. Iba extends the fork over to him. If Jimmy starts saying his dad is dead, he's gonna put the fork in his mouth real quick.
Okay. My dad is.
There, Jimmy. That tastes so delicious. Just confessing and admitting that your dad's dead. Yep. But don't worry, I'll make sure no one else die. That's why I've been enhancing security around here. Yes.
Yeah, he's the one that installed all the nuclear, biological, chemical warfare countermeasures.
Laura,
Okay,
is that
so,
you?
As Laura walks onto the bridge.
Echo right behind her. By the way, we really broke that machine. We just ended up in the end just grabbing a couple of wrenches and beating it until it looked broken.
So, Olivia goes, so, went ahead and contacted the company that we are delivering the stuff for. We kind of have to hurry if we're going to meet our deadline in Japan. I also contacted the Xeon. They're wanting us to go to a location. Luckily, it's pretty close. We're getting close to Hong Kong right now. And then there's the matter of dropping Tommy off for GU.
Well, Tommy can sit in the brig until we get back. If we need to hurry, we can just drop off the. I say we drop off the Xeon group, head straight, and then just rocket off towards the objective and rocket off towards our delivery point. Any objections, guys? Great talk, guys.
So we go straight for our delivery drop first, then drop off the civilians, then deal with our guy in the brig.
Well, in order to deliver, we have to go to Japan, but to drop off the civilians, we would have to drop them off in Hong Kong.
Okay, Japan first.
Do we really want to go that far?
I mean, the pay's good on this job, right? So you should be able to get down there and.
If we don't make it for this job, we'll be liable for paying for the supplies.
Yeah, like I'd rather not risk us to get in trouble with the employers. Eva, what do you think?
Worst timing. Oh my god. One second.
Royce, what do you think?
I have no opinion. I've only just arrived here. I don't even, come on! I just mop floors. I don't know what these big financial decisions are meaning.
Yeah, fair enough.
Don't worry, Royce. The thing is, we just need to do our job, get these people home. We should do that first, and then worry about Tommy afterwards. You see, we need a place to go. And
Oh, Tommy! The guy who was after your boy pussy!
Eva just drops the plate and cake. just walks away. Just walks away from this briefing room, load up that gun. You know what? I remember something now. That guy was after me. I should go ahead and cancel one of these deliveries right now. And I'm gonna go ahead and put an end to this boy pussy rampage.
Eva, stop, Eva.
Move out my way.
No,
move out my way.
Eva, calm down. The policeman GU wants to take him in to make sure that no one else like him escapes, you know?
And I can put an end to his rampage.
Friends.
How about, okay, I won't do anything. How about we just leave him in the middle of the ocean and let him fend for himself?
Well, we could always just, put a bullet in him and kick him out the airlock if we're going to be, that ruthless. That would be more merciful than letting him starve to death out in the open ocean.
Good idea,
Okay.
Laura.
But the problem there comes with GU asked me to deliver him to him so that way they can finish off, any remnant groups of their crime gang.
What is GU offering?
To be fair, we didn't get a chance to ask that part due to the fact of random beams were flying by.
Make a call.
So we're not being paid for that. He's just wanting us to be.
Yes,
civil.
we will be paid for that. I went ahead and.
Okay, thank you.
Can we make it
much?
to Hong Kong and then Japan and still make it in time for the delivery?
Most likely.
most likely. Like,
Well, I am flying the ship, so I would say yes.
okay,
All right, yeah, no.
Fine.
If you are certain we can do that, then let's go drop off the people in Hong Kong and drop off Tommy and leave rather quickly before the Federation tracks us to Hong Kong.
All right. Seems like we have a plan then. Iba just smiles at them. Puts the gun away.
Yeah, he's just held us at gunpoint the whole time.
Oh no. I mean, he had the gun in his hand, but not an echo. Not like how before he got.
The whole time. That's not freaky.
I mean, he was walking to get out, and then Echo,
It's like the whole time Echo and Laura just looking at that, like slowly reaching for the guns in their holsters. Like, oh shit, is he about to go full skull shooter mode?
he might, but
This is the chill
No.
air, not the
Or-
Columbine.
Royce
Okay.
lowered his attitude down a little bit, his insecurities, until someone said "boy pussy," and then it just reactivates.
So
Boy, pussy.
It's like the gun
Jimmy
out.
Jimmy chimes in and he goes, "So we do have the financials to deal with if we happen to be late, but also why are we
Mm-hmm. Jimmy, did you hatch an idea?
What about that money that we got from the stuff that we got from that one place?"
Yeah. I mean, I still got it. It is my bunch. I don't know. Laura, did you spend yours?
No, I still have it.
Okay, because I know that you got that, like, Walmart brand tiger rug.
I got an idea for some stuff we can buy for the ship.
Alright, yeah, no, let's... Yeah, we can talk about that when we're on the way to Hong Kong, then. Since if we can definitely make it, Olivia, it sounds like we're all good for heading to Hong Kong and dropping off the people and turning over Tommy and then leaving.
Okay, then it's settled. We've come to a consensus, and she kind of looks at the captain's chair and turns around.
Iba goes ahead and sit in that chair. So, let's go ahead and drop people off. Full speed, right? Guys?
I'm just gonna look to Eva and be like, "Who are you and what did you do with Eva?"
What do you mean?
Laura's
I'm
just gonna like turn to him and look at him like wide-eyed with a stare and just be like, "You have to wake up, Eva."
I'm gonna smack Laura on the shoulder, like, "No, bad. We don't need to risk him going even more insane."
Listen, these people, they have homes and places they need to be, families and relatives.
Yeah, it's called Side 3.
Um,
They should have been there 5 years ago.
Let's just get into a place so it isn't our responsibility and worries if we accidentally just get into battle. Is it a way Iba can just control the ship and just drive to Hong Kong?
I mean,
It's just he's in captain chair, right?
Olivia's already flying.
Oh, okay. All right, then Iba just go ahead and just hits the button and starts the scans. Not intensely, just watching, calmly, relaxed,
Like,
smiling.
Looks at him. She cocks her foot in a way where she's leaning her weight on one hip and she's like folding her arms. She's eyeballing him like what the fuck is he doing?
Our heart bubble comes above it, Iba, while looking at Laura. Yes.
Do you even know how to use that?
What? The chair? Yeah, you just sit your butt in it.
Did you just say you were gonna like press a button to start scanning things?
Yeah, like
Well, okay,
He-
what
he
chair
has-
are
he-
you at?
He's in the
Cap-
captain's chair.
captain's chair. Yeah, even been sitting in that chair for the longest time, and whenever shit happened, he was always in that chair hitting a button or anything else, just scanning stuff. So any monitors, that's why I said I need like an indoor map.
Scanning stuff. You can't fucking scan stuff from the captain's chair. You gotta go to the fucking the
Ah.
actual equipment suite station for that.
Well, Manuel never corrected me. That was his fault.
Yeah, I've been saying he could do it from there.
Yeah, I asked him multiple times. He said yeah. So it must be a Zanzibar custom.
We wired up like a laptop to the chair.
Yeah, Jimmy makes some stuff too. We could just create stuff. Like
But,
I don't know, a tracker for Eba. If we make stuff out of nowhere, so we can make this one up.
But I'm gonna look to Lauren and you're like, okay, well, let's get finished tearing apart that hail thingy. There's gonna be a lot of leftover good the titanium and just parts, so we can probably upgrade maybe 1, maybe 2 suits, depending on how we do it.
Okay, so
Make a GM2 rider.
oh no. Let's see. How are? Okay, so you're going drop the civilians off first.
Yeah, since you said that was Hong Kong.
So we're going over there.
Do we need our permissions back?
Wait for what?
Docking and all that stuff.
That's already been taken care of.
All right. Then we'll have to talk to those guys again.
Okay. So you guys end up in Hong Kong. You land and are met with a couple of jeeps that have some of the members that you communicated with the last time you were in Hong Kong from the Xeon group. And they also have
Yeah, I'm a deserter, so I don't go with.
I know, right? You make the best. I bet you make the best desserts.
Yeah.
how many of these
maybe.
things did I
Each
create?
of those has a big ass Gatling gun on them.
Voice will remain on the ship.
Oh wow, they do have a Gatling gun on them.
Yeah.
Whoops.
Desserts, as Echo has requested.
Just disregard the Gatling gun part. I just now realized that. Oh shit.
I thought you always knew.
No, remember they're the delivery trucks that you guys used.
Well, they need to be armed against like piracy,
Yeah,
land
sure.
piracy.
Sure, we'll go with that. Oh no. No. Where did the Jeep go? Oh, there is G.
Gee.
Oh, darn it, wrong. Wait, is that on the right layer? Okay, so, anyway, bunch of G.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna help direct civilians off, and I'm also gonna call. Well, once we get that done, then I'll tell Olivia to call over to GU.
I think he's already on his way.
Okay, then let's get this over with quick. Everyone, let's get a move on.
So everybody starts. Man, I love the timing sometimes. Exiting, and you know it's been a little while, and everybody's exited pretty well off. And
Oh God.
an alarm goes off.
I'm gonna call up to the bridge from the hangar and be like, Olivia, what's that alarm mean?
Someone set the bomb.
I think there's a problem with well, the two that we have you know, in holding right now.
Oh God, I'm heading down there. Just like lock down the hallways or something if you can.
Actually, she can't because Laura installed the gas doors.
Yeah.
Yeah?
And I'm gonna go get an M60.
Oh no.
Yeah, it's a future M60, but it's basically an M60.
I mean, if Xeon runs around, like, if Xeon's running around with
Space MP40s?
yeah, Space MP40s and Space
Yeah, you can
MG.
totally just have like an M60 that is literally just an M60, except it weighs like a
Nothing.
fourth of what an M60 would weigh, and
Yeah.
it is less likely to break over time with extended use.
And may or may not shoot lasers.
Yeah, Gundam's pretty vague about that. Sometimes things shoot missiles or bullets, and then other times they just go pew, 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 with lasers.
Oh my gosh, the rocket launcher, the machine gun rocket launcher,
The machine gun
infinite
laser
ammo,
rocket
no
launcher
reload,
Dom's
that
had
has
in
a
the last
laser
two episodes
sound.
is amazing.
Like,
Dom's the gun cannons would just go do, 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 do. It's just like, why? How? Was that an upgrade? What did they do?
Yeah, no. So I'm just gonna grab my Space M60 and I'm gonna with a underbarrel grenade launcher and forward-mounted crowbar and head down there.
Okay, so the doors are sealed. When you get there, anybody else going with Echo?
I mean, Iba should be outside directing the people and saying farewell.
Okay.
He still got the pistol though.
Yeah, I guess Laura will go with Eba, or not Eba, but Echo to, and she's gonna have her space looter.
I'll do what I'm told.
Royce, help people
Which
get
way
off
was Echo going again?
to the brig.
Oh, never mind. Laura's gonna go to the hangar bay,
Okay.
and
And
she's gonna bring her raccoon-seeking rocket launcher.
oh no.
Damn.
Does that mean they were a raccoon? Yes.
And then
the invention's amazing.
where's Royce at right now? Sorry. Grubby.
He hiding. He was hiding. He was hiding from going outside. He didn't want the people outside to see him.
Well, you know what? I'll have Royce. I'll tell Royce you're with me. Get your combat mop ready.
Roy are busy right now, but I'm here.
Okay, well, are you with Echo, or are you in the hangar, or are you out helping?
Oh, well, Echo's just told me to come with him, so I guess I'll go with him.
Okay.
Yes, get your combat mop ready. We might have to kill some people.
Sure, I arm myself with a mop.
So,
God.
real quick, well, actually, no, with that happening, that doesn't happen. So, let's see. Interesting.
Interesting.
Did we get any rest between that conversation and going to Hong Kong?
Yes.
It seemed like. Oh.
Okay.
We'll go
So
ahead.
we
We'll go ahead and give a fatigue back. Sure.
okay.
So wait, does this mean the fatigue gets removed?
Yes.
Oh, thank you. Thanks, Storm.
Yeah, one for my sandwich.
Okay.
Oh,
so,
that's good. That too.
Yes.
Sounds like Malik is coming back.
Yeah.
Very good. Very good.
Very good. Anyway,
Eva's phone rings. He answers it. It's Laura. You have to wake up, Eva.
Okay.
No.
They're at they're
Wait.
at right now.
So
Wait, this
so-
this been here for like the technology part has been on this map for the longest time. If
yes,
you look down,
yes, that is. Thank you, Storm.
like a month.
But anyway, so at the doors, at the blast doors, what are you doing, Echo?
Well, I'm gonna call up to Olivia and be like, check the cameras. Is there anyone on the other side of this blast door?
The cameras seem to be out. And I
Ah.
just said it like that, so yeah, we're going with that.
Okay, so I'll kind of back away from the blast door and be like, all right, open the blast door. I'm ready to go in. Royce, cover me.
Does
The
Royce
one
have a
like Rainbow
weapon?
Six. That mop.
This combat mop tipped sharp into a finely immaculate rounded edge to not hurt anyone.
Yes.
But yeah. Are you armed at all, Ruby?
No, Royce does not believe in violence, but
Yeah.
also doesn't. So he's got a mop
Okay. So
and some maybe a stun baton. That's about it.
3, 2, 1, and the doors start opening.
All right. I'm watching.
Okay.
I'm watching.
There's no movement that you can tell.
The ceiling for any aliens.
You're good.
Okay. I'm gonna proceed carefully down, Royce.
Okay. So as you go in, you notice that both of the cell doors are open.
All right. I'm
Ooh,
gonna tell.
they got it on.
I'm gonna tell Olivia to close the blast door behind us once we're through.
Okay. So as soon as you both go in, they start closing.
Now we'll stand there waiting for to make sure the doors close and no one slips out.
Okay, they're closed.
All right. Now I'm gonna roll to look for people. See if
Sounds
I
like a
can-
very intense FPS game.
Yeah.
Like it's like the last one. It's like some
Like very much
Valorant stuff.
right now.
Valorant.
I'm gonna go with omnipresent and close quarters.
Man, when you moving around like that's funny.
You'll grab a Nerf gun.
That high DPS. What's DPS?
DPI.
Oh, DPI. Thanks. Thank you.
I'll try and make a roll as well for an observation action.
Okay.
I'm going to say I'm in one of my elements.
Yes.
I've got you in my sights.
That's interesting.
I just pull down the I just pull down like the auto targeting system.
Okay, so looks like you obviously know where Tommy is hiding.
All right. What about the other one?
You do not see Aurora anywhere. But you can see that he's clearly down the hall and not hiding very well. Was probably going to jump out and attack you in some way.
I'm just gonna look at him and be like, Tommy, you're not good at hiding.
There was nothing big enough to hide behind, but it seems you have a weapon, and
Yes. A 7.62 millimeter machine gun with full auto capability. And a mop.
Surrender!
What?
Or we won't give you a... Sorry. Surrender! Echo here will make sure you have another boy pussy!
Where's
God.
That
Where's
face palm actually hurt.
I'm just gonna be like, okay, so where's the other person?
Well, need you to make a roll
No.
at. Let me check your elements. That's not Echo. There we go. That's Echo. At Edge.
Cool. Edge, what type of action would it be for?
Counter position would definitely be good, and probably close quarter.
Alright. I'll use those.
Also, you can make a roll as well, Grubby. Here, I'll just roll this one straight up. See what happens. Oof. Well, interesting. Okay, so, Aurora springs out from one of the rooms as you were slightly distracted with what Tommy was saying, and manages to grapple with you and try to disarm you.
Call of Duty 3 all over again. Oh no!
The mop kind of just flies out of Royce's hands because it was just like, wait, mop? What? And
The mop runs away.
Then just ignoring that, goes and tries to fight over the gun. Didn't roll high enough to be able to retrieve the gun, but the gun does go flying.
Now
So
we're
at this
just calling
point,
it like grapple.
we can do this as a hand-to-hand combat.
No, right. I pull out my nut.
I pull the pin from the grenade
Oh,
with
no.
my teeth.
Okay.
What's wrong, Aurora? Stop!
Yeah.
No! Aurora, don't let the
Metal
battle,
Gear.
don't let the combat to overtake your mind. You've got to control yourself.
Aurora doesn't seem to respond.
Damn it, Aurora. I don't want to kill you. I can't.
This dialogue, man.
I missed what happened to me. I've been disarmed.
Yeah, just the
Right.
broom got disarmed, and then she was like, okay. He had a broom. What? And then went.
She went after the gun, yeah. So, Royce is just gonna scream out, "Please! Just give up! We don't want to hurt you!"
So Tommy is gonna jump out now and start trying to head your way. You got about one turn, and then he's probably gonna join in on this.
Got it. I throw my knife at him.
Alright. Well, my action is going to be with my words to try and distract and talk. Shit, what's her...
There's no words in the
Aurora.
gulag. You both in the gulag. It's Tommy and Aurora versus you two.
Yeah, Aurora. That's a dumb broad's name. I'm gonna try and convince her to stand down with my words.
And I'm going to defend myself and try to, get her to the ground in like an arm bar, so that way she can stop.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
I'm
that'll
gonna
be
try
the...
and redirect.
Okay, so that'll be the communication phase.
Alright.
Okay. Okay, so I'm just gonna go ahead and roll this outright against you guys. So go ahead and make your rolls.
Alright. Let me check something.
So I'm gonna use Adept Negotiator and Psychoanalysis.
Okay.
And I'm trying to talk her down a bit. Would that fall under any of my elements? There's one of them I can kind of vaguely justify, but not really.
Let's just go with normal.
Okay.
Alright, and I roll mine.
Hmm.
So I've got 2 successes into my redirect.
Close quarters and counter position. And you know what? I'm gonna take 2 wounds to use Soldier Up.
Oh.
So that's an automatic 5 for my roll. So that's 12 total successes against Aurora to disable her from combat without killing her.
Okay, so...
And I know how the Soldier Up wounds happen. It's because she grabs the knife and I actually let her like dive it into my chest as I throw her over me.
Interesting. Well, this is bad.
For you.
Okay. So you pull out a knife. Oh no.
I'm not like actively stabbing her with the knife. Like, I'm just pulling that out because it's combat instinct, and he's gonna like try to disable her without like killing her. I'm actively not trying to murder the person.
Well, here's the thing. So you're just gonna try to knock them out, take them down to essentially critical without killing them, right?
More or less, and the Soldier Up wound because she like grabs my knife, and to pull her in close, I stab myself with the knife.
Yeah. So that happens, and then get her in close. Now you seem to have the upper hand, and then she uses a counterattack.
Oh no.
And now you both
Are unconscious.
are unconscious.
It's just
So,
the Metal Gear
You stab
5.
her, and before she passes out, she's still fighting and gets enough to stab you. And technically, let's see. What happens if you go past critical?
Oh, the -1, you D. So you go to
Well,
0.
that's technically. I guess
action,
that's technically.
and -1, you're considered dead.
So you have built tough, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I guess technically you're 0.5 past critical. So I'll not round up.
It's only 4.99 really, so
we'll not round that up.
Spare.
it's the Metal Gear Solid 5 boss fight on top of, Arsenal Gear, whatever it is.
So now, you have a gun in a room. There's you, Royce, and there's a very big Tommy that is charging you. What are you going to do?
RKO.
Royce, who doesn't believe in violence, is now caught in a situation.
He's the peace princess, but now he's got to give murder a shot.
By the way, check.
Tommy,
check your-
I'm right here. So why don't you come out and kill me?
Oh no. Grubby, check your DMs on this one. Oh, you're already.
I am.
Okay. So
as Tommy's roaming at me, I'm like, wait, please!
I was gonna say, do you want me to pull you into the classified?
As I beg for my life. Depends how much of it you want to be a surprise for everyone else. Because you all know I'm extraordinarily cowardly. I think I've established Royce Bridgman's character at this point.
So he's charging you. Okay.
Mostly this coming. Royce is incredibly cowardly.
Okay. So
Don't hurt me. You're free to go.
really? No
Yes!
tricks.
No. In fact, you can get out in amongst some refugees from Xeon down there in the hangar. Third door to
Okay.
your right.
Okay,
Left ear's dead.
open the door.
Hey. How do I do that?
Seemed he was talking to someone on the bridge. Just have them open it.
Okay. I look around for however he did that.
You
It was like a little earpiece.
yeah, you can find that on Echo pretty easily.
Yep. It was like, bridge. We're all secure down here.
Oh, okay. Everything okay, Royce?
Yes.
Are they? They're, did they escape or anything?
Everything's totally fine down here.
Okay, so do you want me to open up the
Please
doors
open the doors so that we can step out now.
now? Okay, so she opens the doors. And also says, "Is Echo okay?"
Echo's a little roped up, along with Aurora. I need to get them to the sick bay.
Oh, okay. So the doors are open. He starts running out. He's
As he starts running, I'm just like, if you're still after that other guy's boy pussy, he's somewhere around.
what? Okay, I'm just getting out of here. What is wrong with you people? Okay, so what's Laura doing in the hangar?
Floors.
So what's Laura doing?
You know what Laura's doing. I sent a direct message to you.
Oh yes, that. Okay, so
Yeah, Laura doesn't know anything that's happening in the brig.
I'm waiting
So-
for Tommy to be gone.
So she's expecting somebody to show up in the hangar bay.
I mean, to be fair, that is really the one of the few ways off the ship.
Oh. Okay.
Is there a way for Laura to access security feeds from the Gelgoog?
Yes. I mean, as far as it goes, if you want to try to see Tommy in the crowd that is currently exiting the ship, you can make a roll for it.
When
Oh.
Tommy gets down here, like when he's off the deck, I will contact the bridge and tell them what the fuck actually happened.
Yeah. So Olivia
That'd be
also
nuts.
contacts both Laura and Iba and says something might be up.
I mean, I was gonna say Eva should be seeing this since Eva's like guiding the people out.
Yeah,
so seeing
you're
a
gonna
big
get
guy,
If Laura,
Tommy
if
running.
Laura misses this, then you've got a chance.
yeah, I'm the final defense.
All right.
Except for smart play.
Blade antenna. Can I use that as an equipment suite?
Probably not. He's not that big.
Saying he's not the size of his Zentradi? Shit.
He's not
I
that
was
thick.
counting on that.
Are you saying that he is not the size of Texas?
You mean the clap of his ass cheeks is not alerting my Gelgoog to his presence?
No.
Tommy, you thin piece of shit.
It's not that
Who
thick.
wonders you?
He's pretty
You
thick.
fucking femboy.
He's got
Fucking
like
femboy Tommy.
2 C's, not 3.
Wow.
Whose fault is it that he's on our ship again?
You scooped them up, remember?
Yeah, I remember scooping him up. Why did we take him?
I don't know. He just wants to take
Interrogate
him.
for some reason.
Yeah, no, I think we were interrogating him
And
about
then you recruited him. And then now he's just like, get me off this ship, please.
Yeah, he's literally a
Uh.
new member, and now he's getting executed. Now he's gonna get
He's not-
arrested.
He's not getting well, I don't know. I can
I
still
mean-
Gundam narrative him.
Oh no.
I may do it.
You mean
I
you're
may
not-
body slam the entire Xeon crowd to get this guy. Like a fucking Snorlax just go.
Get him.
So,
You know,
so
just
what-
have that Gelgoog just roll around in through the street, just for good measure.
so what you're saying is,
You know how like when you get hit in Gundam versus Zeta Gundam or Federation versus Xeon, and you're like on the ground and you can roll around a little bit.
yeah.
That's what she's gonna do with the Gelgoog Jaeger.
So, but since you're going to Gundam narrative it, that means you're going to time travel to go back in time and save everyone, right?
No, I'm gonna step on him like that one
Oh.
dude.
Yeah, the one dude just pulls out a pistol and starts shooting up at the foot, and then he just gets.
He doesn't. I don't even. Yeah, does he shoot?
Does he
I
shoot?
think I remember he
think
pulls
just
out a gun
points.
and just looks up and just has this look of horror
She's
as
just
he
like,
realizes he fucked
I
up.
got a pistol. Oh gosh, that's a foot. I don't know if he shoots, but yeah.
It doesn't matter. Point is.
Yeah.
All right.
That.
So
Okay, so make your roll, observational roll, and then James, after you alert the bridge of what's going on, Royce, John and James is headed that way to help out with the 2 unconscious people. And
I will attempt first aid.
hey,
yeah, go ahead and make a roll for that.
am I what am I at on this?
This would be. You got Watchdog, so that's Edge.
Meanwhile, Echo's currently gargling on his own blood.
Yeah, I saw counterattack and I was like, I wonder what counterattack does. And then
Also,
as soon as I was just like, oh no.
Guess what time it is?
Zaku time?
Oh no.
Adventure time.
Mental break time.
Guess how many it took 2 fatigues to make that roll. So
Yeah, and that's a lot of ones. That was almost enough ones to have something bad happen. Okay.
all right, so 5 successes.
Okay, so go ahead and make a first aid roll as well, Grubby. We might.
Yeah, I'm gonna say I'm at disadvantage or hindrance.
Yeah, that would make sense.
Oh god, I'm about to die.
Which,
Let's do just hindrance. Because if it's disadvantage, it would be literally impossible for you to make the roll. Or almost.
okay. So, I'm gonna use heavy encryption to try and lock. No. Sorry, that's cock. Jesus.
I was pressing X to doubt on that one.
Use Adept Negotiator to negotiate his holes in his body with my hands. And
well, technically,
and escape artist knowledge of escaping to prevent the blood from escaping his body.
I wonder if there's like a first
Okay,
aid kit on
okay.
the wall nearby that he could use as an equipment suite.
yeah, we'll do that. That's what makes it a hindrance, and that'll be 2 dice. But also, what was the second one? Because I was still trying to figure out the Adept Negotiator. I've got an idea for it as well, but because it's compromise for compromise. So what are you trading off to do a thing?
Give me an awesome fucking scar.
Say that again.
So compromise. So what 2 compromises are you making? What are you giving up to try to do this?
I can only cover one hole.
Actually, yeah. If you're gonna do Adept Negotiator, how about this? You got to choose between Aurora and Echo. Instead of helping both.
Done. Easy.
Yeah, that was a little too easy, but sure, we'll take it. Because I
Well,
was assuming
guess I'm
both.
dead.
I pick Aurora.
Yeah, I figured.
Okay, Aurora. Here we go.
I pick Echo.
Okay. Then what was your other skill?
Escape artist and my knowledge of how things escape and my awareness of it to prevent the blood from escaping his body.
Sure. This is a hard enough roll. Sure, I'll give it to you. You need all the help you can get on this one. Otherwise, he's got to sleep this off for a while.
Okay, and then you said 2 from the med kit nearby.
Yes.
Okay, so that's 4 successes.
Wow. Pretty impressive.
And I have my caring nature in reserve to reroll.
Yeah, you'll need a reroll.
I'll need to reroll that.
Yeah.
No, I'm good.
Okay. Saw all the 5s and I was like, that's a pretty good roll. Damn it. Okay. Well, he is stabilized, but he's still gonna have to sleep off that. You know what? If it's gonna take a week, we'll take a day off per success. So it's gonna take you 3 days to sleep that off instead of a week, as it usually would be.
Yes, that's 3 days on bridge duty.
There you go. So, back in the hangar where there's currently a mental break going on.
She whips out the beam rifle. It's like, stop, Tommy, or die.
So, let's see. Mental break. What do you think, Storm? What do you think Laura would be freaking out over?
Eba's wink.
That creepy look Eva gave him, or gave her, back when she was like on the bridge, and he had that fucking smiley heart description or whatever for the way he was looking at it from the fucking bridge chair, and she's just like, motherfucker.
Okay. I mean,
Not really. It's probably Echo related, considering he just got stabbed, and this guy's part of the reason.
Probably just letting
in that case,
people...
your mental break is going to be, I'm sick of your shit. Just in general.
Okay, that can be interpreted pretty broadly by me. Okay, so Lara takes the Gelgoog and starts opening fire on the Xeon. I'm sick of your shit.
No.
Okay, not crazy. Like more socially than anything.
More sociopathically?
Oh no. Oh no.
Every episode she has a mental break. It's great.
And essentially what's going to happen is
you could just make it simple and have
situation...
it be like a desire for revenge against Aurora and Tommy.
Yeah, sure. We could do that. And also, you're going to go down 1 on rolls. If you're on edge, normal, hindrance, essentially. And...
Did I detect him?
Oh yeah, let's see, what did he roll? Negative. But that is going to help. Yeah, that's what we'll do. Okay, so outside with Iba, I'm assuming you're making a roll too. Go ahead and make an observation roll. Iba.
Yeah, I'm here. I'm just trying to click on the ship.
Okay.
I was gonna say, am I normal or I'm in what type of? Because Eva's pretty happy now, not all stressed and seeing people leave happily.
Yeah, you're not at a hindrance anymore. For random things.
Crazy idea of how to make the situation really bad.
Oh no.
I hear it
It
chatter.
could go really, really bad, depending on how the GM reacts to this.
Oh no.
So what am I right now?
You're at normal.
Normal, okay. Right? Ah, 3 successes. You know what? That's pretty low. It says analyst. Should we roll that? Damn, same results. All right.
Okay. Well.
All right. At this point, Laura walks the mobile suit out towards the crowd, points the, and then she like, using the hand of the mobile suit, points at everybody, and with the intercom says, "Everybody, stay right where you are. Nobody move."
I wonder what the people of
Okay.
the city thinks. Oh gosh.
Everybody freezes.
Simon says.
And looks very terrified.
Eva, find the son of a bitch.
Huh? Well, what's going on?
The prisoner escaped. Tommy. And now Echo's been stabbed because of it.
Oh no, who's gonna compliment me again? Can you see him from where you're at? I mean, you're obviously way up there. Can't you just spot and aim where he's at?
It's a big crowd.
Oh boy.
If anybody makes a run for it, and she like pulls up the gun of the of the Gundam Jaeger and makes a really loud, audible shunk shunk sound, I've got them.
All right, everyone. All right, my friend is a little on edge, and we're all on edge right now. So,
She's
only thing you-
actively animating the fucking trigger, the trigger finger, to be tapping on the trigger a little bit of the gun.
Oh gosh. Like you hear somebody goes,
Okay.
"Oh
and,
dear
and the
God!"
model eye is just scanning around like through the crowd.
right. All right, everyone, calm down. Listen, there's a very dangerous criminal amongst us. He was big, tall, and
Someone is an imposter.
someone here is not who they meant to be. And Iba just gives a description of the guy, what he looks like. I mean, we're not going to say it's Tagoro because anyone can see that. Yeah. So if you guys see this guy, call him out and try to stop him. We can't let this dangerous criminal get away. Iba goes out and like pull out a gun and starts running, scanning the people, see where the guy is at. Obviously, he's tall, so he's going to oversee these small people and look for any odd movements. Do I have to roll for that or something? Since now it's just like I'm actively looking versus, I don't know, just calmly looking around.
Sure. Give me another roll because I'm gonna do, yeah.
All right.
Mike,
Can I
tell me
also
when I can-
do another look?
Sure. Why not? Also, Royce makes it to the hangar, where the door is just wide open.
And you see just Royce completely in tears, covered in blood, sobbing as he runs out into the light. He's even leaving classic trails of anime tears as he just screams out, "They killed Echo!"
Iba pulls out that gun. Royce, help! Look, search for the guy.
Meanwhile, Echo with the brig is just kind of sitting up at this point going, oh man, this knife is still in there. Shit.
Who stuck it back in?
No, I'm the one that stabbed myself. It's just a little farther in than I remember.
Wait 1 second, guys. Magna, what am I? Since it's kind of like, my environment, taking care of people. I'm in
You know
edge,
what?
right?
I'm gonna give you edge on this one,
Yes.
and
Strafing run.
because of the mental break, you'll be at normal, Storm. And if Royce is gonna help out, well, just normal.
Ooh.
Hmm.
So just so you know, Iba got that gun this time loaded, not just,
God.
he's ready to shoot him.
All right, where's my Goku token?
Oh no.
Oh, yeah, you need a
And then
token.
the civilians stopped existing.
Let me just do a little copy paste.
We may as well just make it look like we're actually on the floor here. Just in case he has a place he's running. I was assuming Iba's like right here. If this
I can't
guy,
say.
It's more so like this.
huh? In the back. Oh, okay, yeah, because the back.
Shalair's token is too high.
I guess we should just move this
Never
shit
mind, I
just
just
closer,
can't select the.
so we can have more map space.
Whoa. Oh, no.
Oh gosh, I didn't know that thing can climb. No, like that.
Yeah, there we go.
Yes,
I-
fine.
It's close
Yeah, a lot
enough.
better.
Close
We
enough.
got the idea. We got the idea.
Okay, I can't select the Gelgoog.
Wait, is it? Oh, okay, hang on. Yeah, I could redo this.
I'll be right back since I'm dying.
There you go.
Bleeding
Still
out.
can't select it.
Wait, what the?
Just
I
guess
can select literally almost anything but it. I can like move the Chillera. I can move Jeep.
Jeep. I can't even touch a Jeep.
I can't touch the hover trucks though, or Eba.
Oh, it's good you can't touch Eba.
Not that anybody would want to.
I mean, obviously you said something.
I wonder if
Check.
this would work.
No,
Hang on, I'm gonna try to change
Not
the
working.
settings.
It's an enemy. Psh, 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 psh. You're not faster than me. Psh, 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 psh,
I will delete the Chillera if you don't stop that.
psh,
All of your friends will die.
psh. You're part of my friends. Psh, psh. Kill yourself first. Psh.
See, that's your assumption.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
That
Loyal to Xeon, huh?
loyal to self.
And knew a bank robber would turn
And
out
then
to be
Laura
like...
turns to you and goes, "Hail Hydra."
What if I
And
do?
then just leaves.
I do this.
You know, if the Titans
Can you select it now?
yes.
Yes. Okay.
So if the Titans did a hail, would they go and their leader is named Jamatop Hyman, would they go Hail Hyman?
Yes, they would.
Yes.
I'm trying to imagine how that would sound in Royce's voice, though.
No.
No.
Anyway, so yeah, there we go. Go ahead and so we got 6 successes from Eba, 4 from Royce.
Oh, the roll action custom's broken.
You select your suit? Oh, okay. Maybe the...
Okay, there we go. That works.
Yikes.
Well, the good news
The little-
is it's enough because also, the people listened to what Eba said, and they're like, "Okay, everything's okay. We'll work together." And as you see them kind of whisper back and forth between each other, the crowd shifts, and well, Tommy is there, left in the middle, because they kind of just split apart.
Spread out.
And he's pretty visible right now. At this point, he's going to take off running.
Yeah, Laura's just gonna casually chase him, like just walking the Galgoo. And she's gonna take the Vulcans and shoot around him. She's gonna pull a Camille Badon.
Oh, gosh.
Run, little man, run. But you'll never escape me.
Eva was going to shoot him, but that's fine too.
At this point, he's cowering in fear because there's the accursed
20 millimeter
Gelgoog.
Vulcans.
The accursed dancing Gelgoog.
Yeah, it has head Vulcans. And in the arms.
So,
machine guns effect in the anime.
yeah, he can't.
Watch the anime.
He can't he can't seem to run at this point because there's too much Vulcan fire. So he's just gonna he just gives up. He surrenders. I surrender. Just fuck.
Yeah. We're gonna make sure that Eva approaches with the gun pointed at him. Why'd you try to run away?
So you guys were gonna turn me in.
You lost fair and square. Plus, she was chasing after me.
Wait, what?
I remember what you did back in the.
I'm dying.
You'll never have his boy pussy. His boy pussy belongs to us.
Eva just drops the gun. Laura, stop saying that. Everyone can hear you. How much I wanna yell
As the
that, but I
crowd
can't.
turns and goes, "Yay, Eva, our hero!"
Eva picks up the gun again and just walks over to Tommy. All right, put your hands up.
Oh, okay.
All right, get down on your knees. Down on your knees.
Eh.
Eva finally about to shoot the gun.
You're ready to suck his dick. She like points the giant fucking like gun right at him.
Laura, I don't need that. Look, I'm just checking his pockets. That's it. Eva just forces.
Okay.
Eva can't really force
so
him down.
he's down.
Eva starts checking his pockets to making sure he didn't take anything useful, valuable, anything like
Okay,
that.
at
While
that
Eva got
point-
the gun to his head, straight on his head, trigger finger ready.
At that point, he's
Don't
going
move,
to
you son of
try.
a bitch. Don't move, you son of a bitch. I'll blow you right in front of these people, and not the way you think.
What? Oh.
He's not joking. I've seen him do it before.
Hurt him, Eva.
So
He just wants to love you.
oh gosh. What
So,
the
so man, do I find something?
What
I'm about
the
to
fuck?
shoot this guy.
What
I'm
the
about to
fuck?
shoot him.
Okay, so
About to shoot him for real.
so okay, so you've checked his pockets. There's nothing there.
All right. Shit. Do we even have handcuffs, Laura?
I am the handcuff. She like takes the Goku's hand, picks this guy up, and squeezes him enough to hurt him. Just a little.
As you go to reach, though, he is going to try to run.
Ebo shoots his leg.
Oh god.
Instantly. It's instant. As soon as he moves, he just shoots. Because the gun was so
Okay.
close to trigger.
And then he gets picked up. Why?
You're a criminal. We just gotta turn you in. That's all. Now, if you didn't run, this would never have happened. Sometimes you gotta accept your fate, drug dealer.
I peddle hentai to Australia. I'm a hentai smuggler. I smuggle hentai to Australia because
We gotta let it go now.
They made it illegal.
We gotta let it go.
Laura, can you just hold the guy and somebody get this all sorted? Hey, Royce, what's going on? Why are you crying?
Echo's dead.
Echo in the brig. Oh god, why is there so much
All right.
ketchup everywhere?
Even about to be
At
like,
that point,
squeeze and stuff.
like, oh my god, what are the odds that Laura just straight up like Gundam narratives this guy into the ground?
No, just crush
in
him in your
response
hand.
to hearing that.
you would crush me
I
in
was
his
gonna
hand.
say, if you want to, you can. Is he dead?
I was gonna actually confirm that because she's like initially in disbelief and shock upon hearing that. She's gonna like call up the bridge and ask them.
I don't know. Would she though with the mental break?
Well, I mean, like when they told Amuro that Ryu was dead, he didn't believe him. He was like, "Oh, you're joking! Come on, who was it really?
Oh no.
Who actually died?
No.
Remember that?"
Oh my gosh.
Spoilers. I haven't seen the
Obviously,
episode.
Obviously that one.
Come on, Sayla, you're joking. Who actually died? Come on, it was somebody I didn't like, right?
Ooh.
Yeah,
Okay,
It
so
was Omar, right? Joe
so-
John, Hayato, Kai. Please tell me it's Kai.
Olivia's like, hang on, let me call to the med bay. I think that's what was going on. I haven't heard from Echo though. All I heard from was Royce.
Let's go check on Echo then.
It's gonna take her a second to.
Obviously, the one who died was Sayla.
So are you gonna wait?
Sayla was you?
Are you gonna wait or?
Damn.
Ugh,
Who's
killing
waiting?
me.
We got about 8 minutes, and so by the way, that's
Yeah, I was aware at the time.
okay.
So-
So you gonna wait for the response?
Yeah, I guess unless you don't feel like that's unless you're gonna go by the rules there and compel me to behave a certain way because you don't feel like I'm
I
playing
mean,
the mental break.
no. I mean, I think you've already went outside and was just like scared the shit out of everyone. So, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so then Olivia gets back. Okay. Oh, phew. He's alive. James says he's doing okay.
It fucking hurt! Oh, God! Why did I stab myself in the chest?
All right, so she like points at the guy with the Gelgun and goes, "Consider yourself the luckiest man in the universe right now, because if I heard he was dead, if they reported back that he was actually dead, I would step on you right here and now."
Hey, fuck. Why did he say that?
Well, Laura, let's get him down, and tie him up again. All right, Laura.
Hey, are those police sirens down the road?
Yes, they are. How did you know? I didn't even have to. Well, okay. So yeah, so police sirens are on the way, as the other people kind of just filter off into some of the vehicles.
Oh, look, it's everyone's favorite patrol group. Yeah, I think I should just go ahead inside and get these, make sure Echo's okay. Laura, just make sure you comply with the officers and return him in. I guess they probably want footage of this guy, knowing that we had him. He's not just some random person. And we have justified reasons for doing this.
Crunch.
He's fucking dead.
Just stopped him right there.
Whoops.
All right, now we're criminals.
I was trying to make a. I guess I hate that I have to make a token out of people with this one.
Excuse me.
With this one?
Okay, well maybe I can't make a token with that. Okay, never mind. Anyway,
Can't you just grab him and just put him up on there?
I tried, but that doesn't work apparently.
Hmm.
So, oops. Anyway, so he shows up. Will this work? Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, there we go. He's all fate. Oh, never mind.
Okay, so GU arrives on the scene, and
That was fast.
Well, yeah, I suppose the police maybe got some reports immediately after hearing machine gun fire.
Huh.
As Eva is going in,
He was like a safe place.
um,
Just watching from the outside.
Hey, you're one of the crew.
Yeah, and you're a police officer.
What's with all of these people? And what's with that? And he
He turns around and the
Points at the
ambulance like
Gyogu.
runs over Tommy's neck and kills him just like Kira.
These were
gosh.
fleeing citizens. They were being hunted down and attacked. So we brought them to a safe location, which will be here, and you guys can take it from here. They might have family here or anything, and we just want them to be at a safe place. As for the mobile suit, there was an incident that happened, and these criminals got involved with us, and that's one of the leaders right there.
Oh,
He tried
that's
to
the guy
escape.
that you were. Yes. Okay. Good. Good.
Off the intercom,
for-
large blast. He tried to take his boy pussy too.
Don't listen to.
What?
Don't worry about it. Listen, look, I kind of know a little bit what's going on. I've been locked in a room for certain reasons, so we're here to turn them into you guys and make sure that people are safe. And you know, I guess we can have a little bit of payment for this.
Well, you get the prearranged payment, and then also a lady comes by. This guy, he's a hero. He saved us. Woo!
He would just blush a little bit.
Yeah, from me.
Meanwhile,
You didn't
So,
find that guy. There was going to be only one way to ensure that guy didn't escape.
He was pretty much
Okay,
at it.
so some
You
officers
went
go ahead and
extreme.
take Tommy into custody. He says, "Okay, so we'll go ahead and take this one. And I guess thanks for the paperwork.
You're welcome.
Yeah. So, Eva gets +1 fame,
Ooh.
and
Finally. Go ahead.
let's see. Well, and then the rest of you get paid. So yeah.
My
Mission
nun can go to
accomplished, I
one.
guess.
I go from rich to rich. That's
Yeah.
what you say.
Yeah. Speaking of Rich, we can discuss some things in the Discord chat later. But so at that point, I'm assuming you guys are gonna just yeet out and head to
Yeah,
Japan.
we want to get this delivery done so we don't miss the timeline.
So
Rich Hart very much like to get paid more because he's not rich.
yeah, he can have my cut. He saved my life.
Okay.
And claimed failure.
It is too numbers that he succeeded.
okay,
that could
so
All right, guys, we really gotta go. We gotta go check on my Echo. Laura,
Okay.
come in the ship and let's leave. Eva just walks in and like head to where James is at. Check on Echo.
Meanwhile, Echo is
Hey,
enjoying the wonders
please.
of morphine.
oh, he doesn't look good, James.
Dealing.
Wait a minute. What happened for Aurora? They just knocked each other out, right?
yeah, Aurora's unconscious as well.
All right. So James, what happened here?
The evil lady murder, stab, punch.
Oh, he's still alive. Still, he's hanging on to tell us what happened. Eva just walks over to Echo and just touches his shoulder.
Oh gosh.
Eva just smiles and does take the hand off. He did really good out there.
Did you know morphine ain't shit?
Eva just pulls the blanket over him. Yeah, he just needs more rest. James, where's Aurora? You put in a separate room, right?
No, she's. Sorry. Oops. No, she's right here, right there. Blind.
The first thing I saw was my friend in pain.
Oh,
So,
no.
you know, I often say it a lot, but Aurora's kind of forgettable. It's really unnoticeable until something happens like this. She went crazy again, I assume? How's
I
they
don't
doing?
know. I don't know what is going on. From what little footage we saw, she seemed different.
Yeah, she tried to kill Laura, but I saved her ass once again.
Echo, has she? Did she say anything when we were getting stabbed?
No, only the big man did.
Okay, I'm going to restrain her now.
We should put her on heavy restraints. She was in the brig, right? So
Most likely open the doors and stuff.
Should throw her off the ship. How'd she break out?
Oh, I don't know. Go check the brig. I got stabbed.
it looks like
Oh.
All
Looks
right,
like-
Laura leaves.
damn.
Okay.
I guess Royce got to mop up something now. All right, Echo. I'm just gonna walk with Laura and see what's going on.
Bring
gonna check
the
what's
ice
happening.
cream.
Oh, we would have ice cream if we just stopped stocking on burgers. But yeah, I'll remember when I go outside. We're going to Japan now.
Thank you.
Eva just waves him off.
So, if you guys go check the cameras, which I'm assuming that's what you're going to do.
Yeah, just following Laura.
So, pretty much, you see Jimmy go talk to Aurora.
She's unconscious.
Well, on the
In the cameras.
On the camera.
Oh, okay.
Half tense.
and
This gun is still loaded. Oh gosh.
then he walks away, and then if you keep going, looks like some of the civilians got lost, and you can see that they went up and talked to Tommy, and one of them goes ahead and opens the cell, and then he proceeds to let Aurora out as well.
That bastard. He let
Should
her
have
loose.
killed every single one of those fucking bastards.
Laura, this is partly our fault. We let these people on, and nobody was watching them. You kind of understand
We
why.
don't have enough personnel on the ship. It's literally being run by me, you, Echo, Olivia, Jimmy, Jim and James, or John and James. There's like not even a dozen people on board.
Don't forget about Bill.
On a
He's still here.
ship that's supposed to have hundreds of people on it.
Laura, didn't I say something like that before? You guys were completely against it. You wasn't sure about Bill, and you said he would betray us one day. But decided to take him in. He seems to be a good guy. Well, this is why I wanted to like.
Ava, we have to get professionals. We have to do vetting. We can't just drive up to any old desert or town or whatever, look at the first guy on the first battlefield and say, "Hey, you want to join us?" It'll be a real gag.
Captain Anderson took a chance on me.
Royce just raised his hand as, what if I go up to you instead?
See? And look where he's at now. He's been here. I don't know how he got here still, but let's actually look for people and crewmates. And this is why I've been watching our backs for the longest time. But every time I did, you guys always did something wrong to me. I don't know. Restrain me.
And then Olivia comes up.
Remember
so
Eva getting restrained.
It did happen with the
It happened multiple times.
James restrained him once. It was just once.
Well, you guys, no. Echo held him down.
Is that after he was throwing flashbangs at other crew members for no reason?
No, there was a reason why.
No, there was one prior to that when he was flying the ship around like a crazy person.
No, Echo got him too.
In other words,
And he
you've
was just
been doing some crazy shit yourself. So you're a hypocrite.
Laura, Did
might I?
did it,
You're complaining
Laura?
about
Anyways,
members.
We never had any trouble with these gang people if you hadn't been flying the ship around and stalking them. We could have just
Stalking
left
them?
the city in the first place. You fucking went up to their fucking warehouse and started a goddamn war with them.
and we got
You-
paid. Thank you very much for saying that. Look, more money in our pockets. None of us got
Barely
hurt.
any money that we're
except for
apparently not
Echo.
going to use to do anything with.
Listen, the money can go to Echo's health.
And then at
Oh,
that
right.
moment,
The
Olivia
man
comes up,
almost died today. For no reason.
and slaps both of you.
Ouch! Ow, did you smack her harder?
My,
Now snap
not
out.
even my hit bothered me that much.
Who slapped us?
Olivia.
Oh.
She was trying to get a word in, and
We just looked at her, but we kept talking. That's what happened.
if both of you are going to complain, then one of you should figure out who is going to be the one who vets the crew member.
Me.
Well, then somebody go sit in that chair.
You know
Alright.
let this crazy person sit there.
So at this point, Eva and Laura just immediately like race.
Right, to sit in the captain's chair.
Hey, you know what?
Oh,
chair,
God.
and they're both like trying to sit on it at the same time, trying to push the other off. Like, get off the fucking chair.
I was about to say you about to pull out the flashbang and get a real head start.
Oh my god. Okay,
Heroic move.
so
Heroic move. Welding mask.
oh no.
Welding mask
God.
and earplugs.
I'm gonna beam that at her leg, back of her leg.
Okay, so guys, so that's gonna be the last thing that happened for the session. We've already went over just by a little bit, and yeah. So as the crew leaves Hong Kong, headed to Japan as fast as possible, who's gonna be the captain? What's gonna happen when they get there? Who's gonna even vote on it? Is Echo gonna be alright with his stab wound that he got wound stabbed? And who will survive? So yeah, we do this on Wednesdays live on Twitch at 6 p.m. Eastern. Let us know in the comments what you thought about this episode and everything that happened in it. But anyway, guys, that'll be it for this one. Thanks for watching. Have a good one.
Why did I just sound like we're gonna die? No,